I'm trying to get the camera to focus and also show you. Wait. Hold on. Wait. He's too powerful. Look at him. He's got the sunshine. Oh, there we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so good today. If you're new here, you forgot. My name is Payton. Welcome to the corner. Looks like we made it. Welcome. Happy Friday. Or if it's not Friday. Oh. I have to move that. Enjoy your boo-boo. Oh my God, enjoy your boo-boo. I forgot. I moved all the other things.
Hype train started.
I didn't even do anything. I didn't do anything yet. Was that for Napoleon? Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing so good today. Happy Friday, or whatever day it is for you. It's Friday for me. I made it to all the streams. I'd like to thank the Academy. I'd like to thank Snoopy. I'd like to thank everybody. I'd like to thank you. Here's the thing. Fields of Mistria. We haven't played in 5 months. Yikes of me. We haven't played Fields of Mistria in 5 months. What a great time to get back into it because they just announced their fourth and final, unless they change things, major content update before 1.0 comes out some point this year. I do not remember the state that I left the farm in. So today, the goal is to get back into Fields of Mistria, poke around, and see what the hell we would win and what can we get doing. The question of the day today is, are you waiting for 1.0 to play, or are you playing now? Are you using this update to get back into the game? Are you playing for the first time? Let me know. As always, we're multi-streaming on YouTube and actually, yes, YouTube and Twitch. Hi, YouTube. Oh, I hit you. I love you. Blah, blah, blah. YouTube and Twitch. Thank you for being here on both. I appreciate you so much. And as always, a big thank you and shout out to our channel members. Ooh, sorry about that beep bop. These are gonna be fixed for next time because the YouTube one was broken. But the lovely person who made the widget fixed it for me. But I just saw the message like 5 minutes before this, and I didn't have time to, because I got to do a whole thing. So next stream, these will not. You don't care. I don't think you care about. I care. I care more than you do about these being on the screen. They'll work tomorrow. Speaking of things I forgot to do. We're playing Stream Bingo over on the Twitch side, but I forgot we didn't have Fields of Mistria Bingo, and I realized that 2 minutes ago. So we're just gonna play standard Stream Bingo today. It's gonna be really easy, I think. So I'll make it for next time. Oopsie daisy. But thank you so much to our channel members over on YouTube and Twitch. I saw Anna B. Thank you so much for the resub with Prime. I appreciate that so much. I didn't miss any others, right? That was it. I gotta scroll back. Nin, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Yes, Anna B, thank you for resubbing with Prime. I appreciate you so much for 7 months. Oh my god. That's so amazing. Thank you. Lavender Haze was first yet again on Twitch. Lavender Haze sits here before the stream and goes, refresh, where is this lady? And I thank and appreciate you. Oh, the Pizza Possum is a busy one today. Enjoy your boo-boo. What? Here I am sat, and you know what? And I appreciate it so much. Cozy Mist! Hello.
Wow, it's
Oh
been a
my
long
god.
time since I've been on a stream.
I'm
I
gonna
had
read
some
them. They
life
might overlap.
changes. So glad to catch. Happy Friday. Sending all the love, pay heart.
Actually, they didn't overlap. That was good. Cozy Mist, thank you for the tier 2 for 21 months. I hope you're doing so very well. And Faded Twilight, thank you for subbing with Prime for 4 months. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing so well. How to get to Stream Bingo on the Twitch side? We're just doing it on Twitch. If you're on mobile, in the chat, the icon that if you see the closed, did I start the closed? Yes. The thing next to the closed caption, it'll say Stream Bounty. That. The trick is to wait for Saribot to enter the chat. That's real. Saribot? On it. But if you're on a desktop, just scroll down through my panels and you'll see the stream bingo panel. Yeah. And what I've been doing, remind me at the end of the stream today, which is going to be about at noon, remind me to open up the bingo and I'll go through them because sometimes I don't call them during the stream. So you know. Thank you guys all for being here. Also, don't forget, in case you didn't know, I co-host a Cozy Gaming podcast called The Slow Burn Podcast. New episodes come out every Wednesday, so there is a new episode in case you didn't see it. We also have been posting clips over on our YouTube channel, and we posted one about Tamagotchi life, so go check out the newest clip if you haven't already. The support means the entire world, so thank you guys for all of that. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, yeah. Just a reminder as well, tomorrow, I believe at 10 a.m. I'm still waiting for jerseys. Jezebel, thank you so much for the sub with Prime for 10 months. I appreciate that so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Tomorrow, I believe at 10 a.m., I'm going to start about 30 minutes prior to whatever the designated start time is. We are competing in a villager hunt competition. So did I stream every day this week? Not Wednesday. Otherwise, yeah. Because I woke up for that garbage pile Nintendo Direct yesterday. What? Who said that? Not me. Anyway, let me say hi to everyone and then let's get started. Alexandria, hello. Hi, Payton. Hi, welcome in. Scarlett, hello. Madila, hello. Hope you're doing so well. Callie, hello. Hope you're doing good. Colette, hello. Just Sophia, hello. Megs, hello. Caitlin, hello. I didn't see the Opalite music video dropped. Well, I will have to go watch that after this. I'm gonna have to go watch that. Thank you for the hype on the outfit. I appreciate that. Honeybee, hope you're doing so good. Or is it? It's a homie bee. Yeah, welcome in. And Cluster of Petals, haven't played Fields of Mistria in 8 months. I want to get back to it, but I also want to get back to Coral Island. I've been burnt out with gaming. I totally get that. And yeah, I feel like I've just been waiting for this. Like, waiting for the next update to get back into Fields of Mistria. And then I feel like when 1.0 drops, I probably will start a new save file. Even though we're super far in this one, I kind of just want to start from the beginning again, especially if they add achievements to the game. I'd love to dabble in that nonsense. Hello to my friends on Twitch as well. Like I said, Lavender Haze. Thank you for the bits. Just watching for fun. I appreciate you so much. What was I saying? I haven't had my coffee yet. Wait, I was just saying... Anna B, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I was saying I was waiting to get back into Fields of Mistria for the update, and here it is. But there was something else I was going to add to that. Maybe it wasn't important, and I was just filling the space. I do that. Anywho, hello to everybody else. Hello to everyone who collected a daily sloth snack, and including Pixel Jenny. Hello, welcome in. Hello, Juju Bead and Lucinda. Hello, welcome in. Who else? We got Academic Wallflower. Hello. Twonk. Hello. Work has had me in a chokehold this week. I will be taking it easy today. Oh my God, please. Dude, my job has been so busy this week and last. Not as busy as last, but like, I'm clocking into my shift to work, you know? But I had a very wholesome moment at work, not last night, 2 nights ago, that just like was very like, aw, I'm glad that I do this sometimes, where I helped this older woman who, oh God, this was just so terrible. She called, so context, hi, I work for a Broadway ticketing website, and I am customer service. Cool. The hype train happened. I was gonna say, cool. Thank you guys for the hype train. I appreciate that so much. So yeah, this woman calls the other night. She left a voicemail, and she had said, I don't work for Ticketmaster. And I can tell you where I work, but I don't work for Ticketmaster. So she calls us and is like, I'm so upset. I really want to come see XYZ show. Ticketmaster told me you guys don't have accessible seating. I'm in a wheelchair. I really want to come to the show. And I'm just so distraught over this. So immediately I call her back and I'm like, oh my gosh, hi. Like, I'm so sorry they told that to you. And before I could like get a word in, this woman was crying and she was like, I'm just so upset that Broadway doesn't want people like me. And I said, no, that is not the case at all. And I said, we do want you at the show. I said, Ticketmaster is a third party. They don't know what they're talking about. I was like, I'm happy to help you. There are tons of accessible seats for the show, depending on whatever your needs may be. I'm happy to help you get that squared away. She starts crying. She's so happy. She's like, oh my God. She's like, I just was so upset. And I was like, no, I'm so sorry. Like that you had that experience. I was like, no, I was like, every Broadway theater has accessible seating. Some don't have as many as there should be, but there's always accessible seating. Just sometimes, like, some of the third parties won't have it or won't have it right away. So I was like, just call me next time and I got you. So then I was trying to help her purchase tickets, but she didn't have she had like a really old computer. And so I was walking her through buying tickets online and she was not figuring it out. She was like, what? I don't know. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna help you just reserve these seats. I'm gonna like do all the things. And I feel like I tried really hard to like go out of my way to make sure that she had a nice experience. And yeah, I just like had this moment of, I don't know, just like feeling like I of course don't know what this woman was going through, but like I resonated with her in a way of like oh no, is this space not for me? You know, like I don't know what her things are, but I'm chronically ill and cute. And you do have these moments of like, oh my gosh, is this not for me? Or I have the feeling of, oh, is this not for me anymore? And it was just a really good reminder of like, no, you deserve to have your space, and you deserve to have your space wherever that is, whether that's going to a show, whether that's coming to watch a stream, whether that's going and I don't know what you all like to do, finding fugglers. So I just had like a very like wholesome experience. I thought I would share that with you at the swap. I'm gonna continue saying hi to everybody because that's what I was in the middle of. 9 Seren, hello, hope you're doing good. Who else? Anna B, hello again. G, is it G? Fione? G Fione? Yell at me. Tell Payton, like, girl, you're so dumb. Marilyn, hello, hope you're doing so good. Oh my God, you're on a 20 watch streak? Shoot. I didn't even know anyone's was that high. Shoot. 20 watch streak? Look at that. All right. Damn. Celebrating by resulting for another month of fun. Let's go. And our first week on our official schedule. Hopefully that'll make doing the stream streak easier. Nat, hope you're doing good. Oh my God, Killicam, good morning. Hello. Chris, hello, hope you're doing good. Nin, hello. Hope you're all doing so very well. I'm almost to the bottom. I'm almost there. Dragon and Frogs, hello. Boop, boop, ba-doop. I need a bow choker. Ugh. You're so right, I do. I would love that. Sani, hello. Hope you're doing good. What's up? I've used a wheelchair as a mobility aid. Thank you for being so kind and helpful for her. It's literally my job. I don't deserve, like, praise for this. But, of course, I feel like... No, you know what? Because it was also the other ticket seller's job to help her, and they didn't. So, yeah. I try my best to help people. Like, yesterday I had to call this guy, and I was so worried because I had to give him like news that I didn't think he was gonna love, and he wanted me to explain it to him over the phone, and I was really worried he was gonna yell at me, and he didn't. He was very understanding and was very like, no, I really appreciate you, like I understand you're not the one making these policies. And I was like, yeah, I'm not, I'm just, listen, like I can only do so much. So yeah, don't be scared of people and help them when you can. I am Sydney. Hello, hope you're doing so good. That's extremely sweet. I was diagnosed with celiac a few years ago, and now I can't go to most restaurants. And feeling like I'm stopping my friends and family from going wherever they want is the worst feeling. Ugh, I can't even imagine. I have fallen onto the celiac side of TikTok quite a few times because I am gluten-free, but not because of... I'll be fine. It's just, it will flare up my inflammatory chronic illness, but like nothing like your experience. Not you. Oh my God. But I've fallen on the celiac side of TikTok, and my heart goes out because like I have to ask like, oh, is this gluten-free? Okay. But having to like worry about, okay, is the restaurant using a separate bowl? Are they using separate utensils? Are they like, oh my God, that must feel like so much to deal with. And just so you know, if your friends are ever making you feel like you're stopping them from your plans, they're not real ones, because you know a real one would make sure that you can eat comfortably, safely, and with still delicious food. You know. I'm sending you all the love, all the love, all the love. Love having me in the background. Thank you. I love having you guys in front of me. Connor, hello. Top of the morning to ya. Top of the morning to ya. Amy, hello. Hope you're doing so good. What's up? What's up? Yeah, there's usually something that would break the streak. Yeah, and I've been staying up late working on this video for next week too, so I'm really proud of myself for showing the hell up, you know? You know. Oh! Resulting, you said resulting. I meant resubscribing with Prime for another month. Thank you. Thank you for the, I appreciate you. More people came in and over on YouTube while I was talking to the people over on Twitch, including Jessica, hello. Excited to watch the stream. I've been trying to decide between Fields of Mistria and Coral Island. Both. No, they're both good. I have lots of streams and videos on both. If you're... Check them out. Lissy, hello. World needs more people like me. No, this just... People just should not suck. That's really it. First time watching live, Bad Black Bunny, welcome in. And Jack-o'-lantern, hello. And Kayla, hello, hope you're doing so good. Yeah, real ones will help speak up for you when you're out eating. Yeah, like... Alex will do that for me sometimes. Like, I'll be nervous to, like, ask, and he'll be like, hey, so what kind of cooking oil do you use? Because she can't have certain ones. Ooh, enjoy your boo-boo. Sorry about the flash. I noticed some of the alerts are a little flashy today. I'll have to double check that. Hannah, hello, hope you're doing so good. I did see Moulin Rouge is closing. I did, and I was shocked. But my first thought was, like... Well, of course, heart goes out to the cast and crew. My first thought was, oh my God, that's one of my favorite theaters. What's gonna go there now? That's one of my favorite theaters. I have seen Moulin Rouge. I saw it not last summer. No, I saw it not last summer, but in the fall. And I saw it with my fave. I saw it with John Cardoza of The Notebook as Christian. And Soleil, oh my God. I don't love the Moulin Rouge musical, but seeing them was great. There's certain things I like, certain things I don't. You watched the recording of Anything Goes yesterday? How'd you like it? Times have changed, you know? Would I ever go back to Coral Island? Yeah, I've been actually thinking about starting over or just getting back into it whenever they wrap it, you know? Or not like, you know, they're probably gonna still do updates. But when everything is in the game, we're gonna get back. Who else we got? I got more some things. Chris, no, I basically had a breakdown a couple months prior because the insurance I needed did not cover PCOS, but it did cover diabetes too and insulin resistance, which are directly connected with the first. But since one wasn't covered, it means none of them were. That's terrible. I'm so sorry that you're having to deal with that. Health insurance, the worst. Yeah, I've had similar things with like, my new PT gets covered, which is good, but my old PT, they like told me they did not like cover anything endometriosis related. And I was like, oh, okay. Why? And, oh my God, I didn't even tell you guys. I heard back about my medical malpractice lawsuit, and they were like, No, girl. They don't care about endometriosis. They're like, they literally, you got no case. And I was like, really? So they're like, yeah, it's been too long, and they don't really care that you had ablation instead of excision. And I'm like, that's insane. And the attorney was like, I agree with you. I'm just letting you know. And I was like, damn, that would have been nice, but whatever. Hey, it's okay. Was up till 2 a.m. decorating for my daughter's birthday. Oh my God! Tried to make her a Star Wars birthday cake. Oh my God. Oh, BB-8 cake. Oh my God, how cute. It's a bit scuffed, but I hope she enjoys it. Oh my gosh, no, I bet that's so cute. No, I bet that's so cute. They told me too, they were like, if it makes you feel better, she was like, because my whole thing was like, I had this first, we're doing a lot of just chatting. It's okay, whatever. We're doing a lot of just chatting today. I will get in the game and just chat in a second. My first surgery was meant to be an excision surgery to remove 4 endometriomas that I had. And unbeknownst to me, without my consent, the doctor also did ablation all throughout my body because she found tons of endometriosis that none of us knew about. I didn't know that she did ablation. She told me that I had other endometriosis, but she removed it, is what she told me. And I assumed it was excision because the cysts were excised. I didn't find out until my second surgery I had to have because the pain got 100 million times worse. I didn't know until that surgery what happened in the first surgery. So they're like, well, Payton, the statute that you could sue for this has passed. And I was like, well, the statute that I could sue for this passed before I even knew it happened. And she was like, Payton, people get surgery and have medical instruments left in them for years and then discover it years later and it's too late for them to sue. And I was like, oh, that's terrible. And she was like, I agree with you. I'm just letting you know. And I was like, no, I appreciate it. Like, thank you for at least letting me know. She was like, go ask other people. But I was like, oh, yikes. That's a terrible system, isn't it? Great. Isn't that terrible? Oh my. One of my friends are the best. My bestie talks up for me at restaurants when I feel like I can't stand up for myself. Oh, that's so good. Because I feel like it's so much to carry that around to be like, oh no, I'm the person you feel like you're being difficult. You're not being difficult. You're just advocating for your literal medical needs. And it feels like, God, the server is going to hate me if I ask them if they're a gluten-free facility. Oh my God, the worst. Izzy, hope you're doing good. What's up? Hope all is well. Hadestown is one of my favorites out of all of them. Love it. But who else we got? Megs, Payton, your outfit's so cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. What would you recommend trying to rush it or just skipping it? They don't do rush. Do they? No, they don't. Moulin Rouge does not do rush, but I did, and I didn't know that. Oh, shit. I didn't know that. So I strolled up, because I rushed a different show that day. Oh yeah, I remember when I saw Moulin Rouge now. It was 2 years ago now. I went to go rush Suffs when it was on Broadway. And I stood in the rush line for a couple hours. I got my Suff tickets, which was so great. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to stay in the city and I'm going to see a matinee and an evening. So I went over to Moulin Rouge to see if I could rush the matinee. And they were like, we don't do rush tickets, but they were only $70. They do have lottery. This is true. They might have rushed now, but 2 years ago, they didn't. They didn't. I didn't know. Same thing with, Hadestown doesn't do rush anymore either. There was a time they did. Like a dummy, I strolled in there like, hey, I would like to purchase one rush ticket. And they were like, we don't do that. I'm like, right, got it. Payton, have you seen the TikTok edit of Hadestown and the snail's trying to make it on Noah's Ark? No? That's so funny. Is it just like, wait for me? That's funny. I can imagine this on Noah's Ark? Like they're trying to make it to Noah's Ark? And they can't? That's so, okay. What a crossover. So strange. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's messed up with legal crap like that. And then you have people suing because they tripped on a track. Like, well, okay. I always say, I always say, like, I hope, never mind. I don't want to put it out there. No, I will. I always say, knock on wood, that I hope I slip somewhere that, like, doesn't have a wet floor sign, because you can get so much money from that. But my surgery that, like, they burned the hell out of my insides, that I can't get money back from? What? Weird. Walk slowly, everyone. Yeah, it's trending everywhere. People are making Titanic edits, too. Oh my god, no, I haven't seen those. But I'll have to look at... Oh, wait, let me keep the Wi-Fi on. Let me, because here, we're gonna... None of my buttons are working. It's so annoying. I just updated it. I'm gonna go through the Fields of Mistria roadmap before we play the game, so you guys know what's coming in the update. Hopefully, if you're watching on YouTube, maybe someone will comment the timestamp down below of when I shut up and actually play the game. Ooh, a Coral Island boo-boo. Enjoy your boo-boo. Enjoy, enjoy. Hold on, I have this open. So, this is what we're talking about today. Just letting you know the update is not out today. We're preparing for the update that's coming out later this month. Very soon, it's gonna sneak up on us. It really is gonna sneak up on us, especially because I have some other games that I know we're gonna play next week. So I'm like, I need to make sure we have a little bit of Fields of Mistria time. Hold on. Fields of Mistria, Steam. Okay. So they announced this just a couple days ago. Fields of Mistria's 4th major update is coming February 23rd. Today is the 6th, so it's coming shortly. And exciting. I didn't even see the release time. 12 p.m. What day of the week is that? The 23rd. Oh, what a great day. It's a Monday. Hell yeah. Okay, well, I'm recording the podcast at 12 p.m., but at 3:30, we'll definitely be playing Fields of Mistria that day. Hell yeah. So yeah, that'll be really fun. So yeah, we're excited to announce Fields of Mistria's 4th major update is arriving February 23rd. The update will primarily feature the conclusion of the Mines storyline and the reveal of a new bachelorette. To see everything we planned, check out our latest roadmap. Now, I have to say I'm really impressed with this. They didn't put out a new roadmap. It is the same roadmap they posted in October. So they are saying, check out the roadmap, meaning they stuck to what they said they were going to do, which is always super hard. Min, you're gonna stream it that day too, right? We'll shut up that day on the podcast. We'll wrap it up. We'll be like, Patty, we gotta go. Hope you're doing good, Min. Someone tried to sue my old job for slipping on ice in the parking lot, and funny story, I would always slip on ice every morning. Okay, you should get your bag too then. You should get yours too. Hi, Lenny. Hope you're doing so good as well. Welcome. Hope you're doing great. So yeah, I'm super impressed that they are sticking to the roadmap they put out in October. That's awesome. Like, things change along the way. So let's hope that this is indeed the last major update before 1.0 as planned, but this is what's coming out. So for villagers in romance, the secret bachelorette becomes unlockable. The secret bachelorette 8 heart events and dates, additional NPC dialogue and schedules. The main thing is going to be the mines. The ruin seal quest becomes unlockable. The final mines biome becomes unlockable. New spell unlockable, new mine monsters, and the mines storyline will be complete. For Town and Renowned, the Lost and Found quest will be there. Additional requests will be added to the request board. Additional museum sets and rewards. Additional skill perks will exist. Pet appearances, new furniture and decor. Oh my god, I said pet and then Dexter ran in. Do you know you're my pet? Do you know you're my pet? He's my pet. Oh my god. Yeah, new cosmetics, miscellaneous, terrariums exist, new bugs, item processors, performance optimization, and more. So yeah, definitely the big thing in this is going to be the mines and the new bachelorette, and I'm really excited about it. So cool. Oh no, Min, we can maybe we can talk about it this week. Maybe we can record on, like how we did a couple weeks ago. Maybe we can record on the Saturday instead of the Monday, because this is, I mean, yeah, this is like your thing. You got to be there on time. You got to be there you got to be doing the waiting room, you know? If you guys didn't know, Min is like the Fields of Mistria queen. I was lurking in your, like, I will say, you want to know the best thing ever? Min has recently gone full-time with streaming, and while I'm sure it's benefiting you, it really benefits me because you're always on when I need someone to get me through the workday. And you're always there in the beginning. Pat streams at the end of my workday usually. You're always there. It's been really convenient for me. So thank you for doing that for me. Okay, I'm gonna kill the lo-fi. I made sure to re-download Fields of Mistria because it's been like a hot second. And we're going to play. We're gonna play. When the game begins, yell, scream, make a fuss if the volume is okay as well. You're so sweet. You know, I'm a nice girl. No, I'm kidding. Min is the best coworker. I agree. Oh, hold on. I've got to drag it to my other window. Windowed. Window. Full screen. Game cap. Ah, there you are. There you are. Oh, but my controller's not on. Okay. Is the volume okay? It's up high, but it looks kind of low on my end, so I'm just gonna bump it a little bit. And you'll yell at me if it's too loud or if it needs to go up. Okay, so we haven't played in 5 months. I don't know what we were doing. I don't know what season we were in. I don't know what the vibes. I don't know how we left this. But with my house being empty. Oh, and I remember paying so much money for these angel wings. Right. Okay, so we're in spring. I think this is year 3, but I don't know. I actually don't know. My farm, I know. It's been in a nice decorated state for a while, but I don't know like how it's, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know how it's stayed. So this is what my farm is looking. Oh yeah, we got the greenhouse. Right, okay, we're not in bad shape at all. So we've got the greenhouse in there. I don't know if I'm actually growing anything. Yeah, I remember moving all the plots. Oh yeah, okay, I've got strawberries in here. Oh, and you know what else I was doing? I remember grinding to make the little sprinkler things. So that existed. Oh wait, la 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 la. Give me my strawberries, give me my strawberries. You're also starting spring year 3, and let's go. There we go, I'll take these. Okay, so yeah, we did the greenhouse. I've got some heart plots that I presumably was using for flowers. It looks like I'm just growing strawberries for some reason. And then over here is my little picnic area. It needs to be cleaned up, like you could see all the twigs and stuff around the ground. And then over on the right is the massive barn and coop situation. I believe there are ones at the bottom that are empty so that we have room for more animals, because I kind of have put the animals on the back burner for now. So yeah, this kind of needs to be cleaned up too, but this is a good shell. I'm actually probably not going to work on decorating, if anything. I do remember we were trying to organize my chests, which are they in, where the hell are they? Where are my chests? I remember, where are my chests? Wait, did I pick them all up? They used to be in the back. Wait, I didn't want to do that. Okay, you know what? Fine. I like to keep the flowers like decorative for a while, but nope. My cow had other plans. I'm not gonna keep it super zoomed out like this too. I kind of just want to see like the layout of the farm. I remember that I was going through my chests, and something I know I want to prepare for the mines update. In Fields of Mistria, the way that it works, to unlock the next section of the mines, you usually need to give certain mine items, and I have been notoriously selling all of my items, so I have like nothing. So I kind of just want to like run through the whole mine and just like collect stuff. Where the hell are my chests? They used to be back here, but they're not even there anymore. I just have the one room, right? Oh, no, I don't. Right, they're in here. Yes, okay. I was gonna say, and you guys were yelling at me about this. I remember now. Okay, we're gonna go to zoomed in. Oh, let me do that. Do this. Okay. How does this compare to Stardew? It's definitely different than Stardew. It's very, oh yeah. Is that what I'm carrying? Wait. Is that what I'm carrying? No. Okay, good. It's very like, I would say it's easier to follow than Stardew. It starts out, I think, a little bit slower paced. It has like a magical twist. Very pastel, very cute vibes. Very that. I like it a lot. I think it's a really fun time. Drives me crazy sometimes. Wait, what? Oh, wait, sorry, I missed. Hi, also, everybody else. Hi, Alex, hope you're doing good. Excited for the full release of the game. Me too. My phone insists on being 10 seconds behind any stream. I know, why do they do that? Yeah, the characters, though, are the best. The characters have, like, really good interactions. They're all hot. These are all my boyfriends, if you would like to see them. They're, we don't know who the diamond of the season is going to be. I've gone back and forth. So Baylor is one of my favorites. He's the hot, mysterious traveling merchant. Caldaris is a dragon statue man. He's in the mix. Then we got low-key my favorite is Island. Hot museum research nerd, archaeologist man, love him. My pink-haired dreamboat. The obvious choice for me is Hayden, of course. Hot, buff, ranch man. He's a good one too. But I also enjoy the company of March, the blacksmith, who is mean to me. Love that. Ulrich is a crime that he's not romanceable, and Rias is just my sweet carpenter fella who I love too. Yeah, okay, Island and Baylor have always been my favorite, but I feel like Hayden should be my favorite because normally Hayden is like the type I would go for. I don't know though, I'm keeping my options open, you know? Okay, so what was I doing with these chests? Have I saved like literally anything? I have some mine stuff, it seems. So this is like furniture. This is mine stuff. Okay, we did a good job of organizing this, shoot. Until it gets to this part, then this is like resources. This is like ranching. I guess these are crops and flowers. Oh, these are like artifacts. Bugs. Okay, did I kill this? Food and bev? Empty. And then presumably these two are empty. Great! We did a great job! Oh my god! Amazing! Okay, good. Great! Don't judge my house not being decorated as well. I don't want to hear your judgment. Wait, what is this I need to learn? There we go. Hayden looks like Gale from Baldur's Gate 3. I have not played Baldur's Gate 3. I am unfamiliar with their work, but I'll have to look them up. Wait, let's just do it like this. What are we even doing? Oh, I got the cake. Island likes that cake. I don't even want to deal with the animals right now. I don't even want to go deal with the animals. The animals stress me out in this game. I have the self-feeder on, but I don't know if I have, or the petter, whatever. I have the thing that makes them happy, but I don't even know if it's charged. Because these things aren't charged. I need to get more of those things. But mainly, I just want to go through the mines. I want to go through the mines. I want to get some stuff. I'm glad the fences don't decay. The fences decay in Stardew? Have I just never kept a fence long enough in Stardew to even realize? I feel like it takes me so long to actually build a fence, and then I build the fence, and then by the time I build the fence, I start a new play file. And that's the Pepe way. All right, I can't let them out, it's raining, but how are they doing? Are you guys good? Do you all have food? No. You don't. You don't have food. Shh. Food is... We'll order Uber Eats for you guys, don't worry. We'll order Uber Eats for you. Don't worry, it's okay, it's okay. It's fine. I'll take all these. I have so many cows, I know. I have a lot of animals. Galliv thank you for the 20, the 36 months.
Friday.
Appreciate you so much. Did it read the text? It didn't read the text to speech. Good morning and happy Friday. Good morning and happy Friday. Hope you're doing so good today. What's up, what's up? Hope all is well. Happy Friday. What a busy week it has been. I don't know about you guys. I had such a busy week. Like I said, my full-time job has been cuckoo crazy bananas. I have been trying to make a video for next week. That's taking me longer than I thought it was going to make me when I started it. That's how it goes. When I'm like, yeah, I can make a video. It'd be super easy. And then it's like, oh, I didn't account for the time it would take to make said video. Now we're gonna do it. Okay, this one is empty. Okay, good. All right, whatever, fine. Cool, cool, cool. These are all things I need to learn. Baked sweet root. Mmm, yummy. Ooh, roasted cauliflower? Shoot, that sounds good. I don't think I'm gonna sell my crops right now. I think I'm gonna go just stick them in those chests. And then we're gonna go to that mine. I think you were mainly decorating and organizing my storage last time. Yeah, I think last time is when, because we had the greenhouse. So we were like, all right, we gotta redo the plots and the chests, which I'm so glad we did. The chests are like super organized and nice. They're super organized and nice. I just have to keep in mind which ones are which. So these ones are, this is resources, this is crops. Nope, that's ranching. This is crops, this is crops. You are crops. You can be here. And I think I had a separate one for flowers. Yeah, I did. Both forage and non-forage. Ranching is this one. I'm gonna upgrade them all to the big chests at some point too, but they're expensive. I'm gonna just keep all this for now. I don't want to deal. And then the food was this one. This one. Cool, now we're in good shape. I don't know where the heck my... I don't know where my tools are. Were they in here maybe? Oh, okay, yeah. That's not where I would have put them, but okay. Cool, great. Good. Is it toxic that I let them dating March? No, I don't think so. Do it. Why not? Where is my net? The gold one is better? Say less. Say less. Wait, where is my net though? Do you see my bug net? What did you think of the Nintendo Partner Showcase? Respectfully, trash. No, I wasn't for me, but I love the people who had things that they loved. Did I need to wake up for it? No. No. Oh yeah, I need the shovel too. It's been 5 months, so please remind me what to do. I don't see my bug net though. I'd like to have that as well. And I don't see her. Was it maybe? Oh yeah, and the watering can for the lava floors. You're right. You're right. I don't know where it is. It's gone, and so are all my hopes and dreams. It's gone. I mean, I could just go make another one. I guess I'm gonna go make one. It's gone. Okay. Sure. We'll go make one then. But the day is like over already, dude. The day is like over already. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so let me go. Oh, it's the next one. This one. Oh, yes, because they're just cosmetic. What do I need? Bars. We'll just make the baby one then. We'll just make the baby one then. Okay, cool. I played for the first time in a while last night and forgot what I was doing. I went to make butter in the butter in the mill and I forgot it takes up your day hours and it was midnight. Yeah. I feel like especially when you're playing multiple farming sims at once, then you're like, what? Go the other way. You're like, what in the hell is going on in the function? And that's how I feel right now, which is why this is also part of the prep. Part of the prep of me playing Fields of Mistria today is I need to like walk around in Fields of Mistria. I need to walk around. I need to be like, yes, I can click this button to get my mount. I can jump. Right. I remember this. It's almost like I've played 100 hours of this game, you know? Lenny! With the 10? My little arches aren't up today because I was fixing them. But imagine the little arch goes boop, 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 boop. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships to Olga, Megs, Zoe, AK. Oh, I can't read that one username because it's a bunch of letters back to back to back to back to back. But I love you. Self-Care Gamer, Life and Love Handmade, Cozy, Macy, Winona, hello, and Samantha. Amazing. Oh my god. Welcome to the Sloth Squad, everybody. Welcome in. I'm gonna just start and go just through the whole mine. No, I'm not. No, yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. And yeah, I am. I was like, really, we just need to go through the last section. Which is true, but... Wait, how do I change... There. We're gonna go through the whole thing. What, Payton? That ain't how you do it. What a great time to be a member. We do member streams and sub streams on Mondays. So join us for our next one. That's gonna be on Monday evening. And I'm gonna record a new episode of the members only podcast. I'm trying to finish a video right now, which my full-time job has been super busy. So this week, Payton, do you remember how to do things? Oh my god. Payton. Shit. Got it. I got it. This guy, he throws rocks. I hit the back of him. I know how to play. I know how to do it. It's like it's like riding a bike. Oh shit. It's like riding a bike. Come on. There we go. It's like we never forgot. Anyways, thank you for the support. I appreciate it so very much. Oh boy. Do you guys have any fun plans for the weekend? I do. We are competing in a villager hunting competition tomorrow. And I'm excited about that. And Sunday I work. And that's the vibe. Had to tweak the controls a bit, tried to make them similar to Stardew. Makes sense. Yeah, I was like, that's not... I don't know what game I play that I was clicking the right trigger to fight, but there's some game, apparently. So I just kind of want all the stuff. I should fish as well, presumably, but I'm not gonna. Maybe on the actual mines that matter, I'll fish. Because it'll probably be all stuff from the lava section that we'll need. But I kind of just want to do a little refresher, go through the whole thing. because I sold a lot of my resources too, so just ease back into it. Probably Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, probably. Probably Cult of the Lamb. So what is it? It's this button then. Yeah. That makes sense. Ah! Me throwing my weapons. Here, take it. Take it. Have the weapon. I have plans with my friends tonight, but other than that, low-key weekend. We love a low-key weekend. We love a low-key weekend. I have to make my little journal for the month of February, my little journal spread. I showed you guys my January one was Fugler themed, and it was really nice. I tried to, because I always want to be a journal girly, but then I abandon it. So I was like, let's just start off simple and let's just do like one spread for the month, which is just like the 2 pages. And so in January, I did a, actually let me get it because it's really cute. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Hi, Pay. I love the bear outfit. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have a job interview tomorrow? Let's go. Kill it, kill it. Okay, wait. So this is my... There's nothing. Okay. Wait. Hold on, hold on. Okay, so this is my little January spread. It's Fugler themed. It's Fugler themed. So I was like, okay, I can be responsible for filling out 1 page. You know, like I could do that. So I had my habit tracker. So I tracked when I did PT. I rewarded myself for doing skincare and orange. Then, what's red? Oh, doing something creative. Oop. Doing something creative, and then purple was me drinking the amount of water I wanted. But the real star of the show is down here. This guy is my pain tracker. Because in the past, I've done many pain trackers with my endometriosis. I've done very extensive ones, and the ones that are super extensive just bummed me out. But I wanted to keep track of my pain scale, which I hate. Again, because I wanted to see, like, if I'm feeling better overall, you know? So I filled out these little polka dots that have numbers in them that represented the days and the months, and then I did the pain scale. So it was good. The lowest we got was a 2, and the highest was, there was a 10, but the lowest was 2, but there was a lot of 6s, 5s, and 4s, which is really nice. No, I didn't get it. I looked at the tracking yesterday, and the Care Bear was supposed to be delivered yesterday, but it didn't. So maybe it'll come today. Yeah. So there's that. And then what else I do, which isn't in here yet, but it will be transferred from my notes app. I did this last year too, and I did successfully do it the whole year. I give my days episode titles, like my life as a TV show. And it's fun. It's just like a short little title for the day. So I have been doing that, and that's in my notes app. So I'm going to, this weekend, I want to plan to finish my, like, January things. So I want to just only be responsible for another spread and do, like, my end of the month, all of the episode titles from January, put them in there, as well as I wrote down, like, what I listened to the most, like, my favorite songs of the month and, like, my favorite TV shows. So I'm going to do like a month recap, and then I have, I went to see a couple Broadway shows and I took pictures like with the playbills. So I'm going to put like those little Polaroids in there. So then I'm going to start February because I really liked that. So when I do the February one, I'll show you. Maybe we'll do that on a member stream sometime. I don't always want to do it because the beginning of the journal has my like beginning of the year goals and some of them are personal. So most of them aren't, but a couple of them are, you know. And in case I put pictures of Alex in this as well. He's anonymous, you know. But yeah, because last year I started a similar kind of journal, and I'm not typically a journal girly. So I was like, and I did too much. I did too many pages to fill out. So I was like, let's just start out. Let's just only have to fill in this little dot and the little tracker, and then we'll see how it goes. And then if I can stay up to that, then I can add some more things, and it gets more complicated as we go. But I don't know how I'm gonna top the Fugler theme. I thought that is the most Pay theme. Because I was looking on Pinterest for all inspo. People had like such beautiful aesthetic themes, and I was like, I love it, but make it Fugler. I love it, but what if there were Fuglers? And that's how I feel. Love this, thanks. My mom's birthday is tomorrow, so we'll probably eat out. I'm gonna make, oh, you're making her present? What are you making? What are you making? What kind of food? When you guys, for your birthdays, what do you guys, if you go out for your birthday, what kind of food do you like to get on your birthday? I'm always a steakhouse girly on my birthday. I'm always a steakhouse girl. It's been not many times that I've strayed away from a steakhouse on the birthday. Birthday sushi, let's go. I'm so upset. They closed one of my favorite sushi places. I live in New York. There's a million billion sushi places, but the one I went to, they closed. And I'm bummed about it, but it's okay. Sushi? Okay, sushi's a good pick. Pizza, let's go. Yeah. I need me a steak and mashed potato, and I need it ASAP. Am I putting ore in here? Yes. I am, presumably. The glass I would consider a regular resource, so I wouldn't put that in there. This is an artifact, so that could stay. This is monster loot, though. And this is, yeah. This is a mine thing. This is a mine thing. And then this stuff can go in here. Yeah, we could do this. All can go in here. And then the artifacts. And then, oh wait, there's a bug. That's a bug. The bug goes in here. And then I'll learn those other two tomorrow. What steak do I get? Medium rare. I mean, I like a filet mignon if I'm not paying for it. I mean, if I'm not paying for it, a filet mignon, but I'll have any type. I'll have any type. Mashed potatoes, some type of vegetable. I like broccoli, but I also I'll eat some green beans, whatever. I do love Italian food as well. Fancy Italian food? Yeah. I do frequent the Italian food. Big fan. I do also like a burger place. A couple years ago, we went to a really good burger place. Last year, though, we did brunch. Last year was fun. I think I got steak, though. I think I got steak and eggs. But we did brunch last year, which was kind of different, which was fun. I don't know, my birthday's not till April. We got some time. But same thing for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, dude, I gotta plan Valentine's Day. It's coming up. Dude, what the heck? I gotta get on it. Valentine's Day, the way that we do it is we alternate. So some years we always do food and an activity is what we always plan. Some years it'll go like the first year he planned the whole Valentine's Day. So he planned the activity and the food. The following year, we split it. So he did the food, I did the activity. And then the next year, I did full Valentine's Day myself. So that's what we do now. We like, I think sometimes we forget the order, but we do whole year of him just doing it, a year of me just doing it, and then a year that we split. This year is the year we split because oh my God, last Valentine's Day, and this is why I shouldn't be in charge of the food, and I'm once again gonna be in charge of the food. Let me go to like this. No, yeah, actually, let's go through this section. Last Valentine's Day, I was in charge of the whole thing, and it was fun. We went bowling, which we never had done somehow together, and it was really fun. It was good. The problem was the food. We went to a steakhouse, and for Valentine's Day, they typically do, a lot of the like restaurants will do like a preset menu where they have like two appetizers you could pick from. They've got like 3 entrees and 2 desserts, whatever, you know. And it's a set price. Some restaurants give you the set price for 2 because they know it's for Valentine's Day. So I found this steakhouse, and I guess I was looking at a bunch back to back, and I found it, and it was like prefix Valentine's menu, $250. And I was like, okay, that's a fancy dinner. Let's go to a fancy $250 dinner. Little did I know, until the bill came, it was $250 a person. It was $250 a person. It was $250, and it wasn't even that good. And I was like, I was like, and I still don't think I paid that off of my credit card. I don't think it's ever been paid off. I don't think I ever paid that off. Well, I've made payments on my credit card, so we could say that we did it, but it wasn't even that good. It wasn't even that good. So this year, we're splitting it. He's doing the activity, I'm doing the food. Because it's easier. I have some dietary restrictions now for medical reasons. We were like, it's probably easier if I pick the restaurant because I'll be able to, not that he knows what my dietary things are, but it's just easier if I do it. So this year, I can't screw up. I can't screw up. The credit card is gonna get maxed out if I screw that up. And I didn't know because so many of them were like, for 2, and I guess I had just looked back and forth at so many. So like it was my bad, you know, like my fault, but it wasn't even that good. It wasn't bad, it just was like okay. We could have went to Applebee's and the steak would have been just as good, you know? But I was like, oh, we'll go. We try to always pick like fun restaurants we haven't been to. And that one was close to the bowling place. So I was like, oh, that'll be good for me because, you know, I don't know how I'll be feeling. It'll be close by. It wasn't worth it. I think it was the most I've ever paid for a dinner. Yeah. Because normally, like, if you go to like a fancy, like I thought like the $250 for the 2 people. I was like, damn, that's gonna be a nice dinner. But you know what? Like, he deserves it. So the fact that it was $500, that's crazy. And that's without the tip, folks. That's without the tip. That was without the tip. I was like, oh my God. I think maybe he paid for the tip. I think maybe he paid for the tip. I was like, I don't want you to pay for this. That was the whole point. They probably did specify it was per person, but it was like in the fine print. And I just thought it was I thought it was for 2. Because typically they do it for 2. Typically they're like Valentine's Day prefix menu for 2. And all the other places were like that, but this one wasn't. So I will just have to pay better attention this year and not do that. Yikes forever is right. Not good of me. But you know, it's fine. I will say, the year before, was it the year before? Was it the year before or 2 years before? Let me think. No, I think it was 2 years before. Damn, I don't remember what we did. I gotta look through my pictures. I can remember. Do you guys ever remember like where you ate and like what you did based off of the outfit you were wearing? Like if I look at the picture from 2 Valentine's Days ago, I'll remember. I'll be like, oh yeah, that's when we went to this restaurant. I think it was 2 Valentine's Days ago, not 1. Or not, no, 3. God, I don't know. There was some year that Alex planned the whole thing, and we went to this restaurant, and I had never had scallops, and I tried scallops for the first time, and they were so good. So good. You do the same thing? I'm like, yeah, I gotta look, because like, same thing with like our anniversary. We always go to the restaurant where we had our first date. So we always take pictures outside. So, you know, it's the same restaurant. But I can always tell the year just based off of like the outfit and the hair. I'm like, oh, right, okay. Scallops are good. I'm not usually like a fishy person. So I was like worried it was gonna be a fishy experience. But yeah, it tasted like steak fat, which I was fine with, I like. I also, when we went on vacation, not last year, but the year before, we went to Rhode Island and we went to this fancy restaurant on the first day. And I had never had anything lobster. I've never had any lobster until that point. But I figured I was like, they have lobster there, you know? Like they're like known for their like good stuff, I guess. So I got a lobster bisque for the first time, and it was so good. And then from a little food truck later in the trip, I got a lobster roll, and it slapped. It low-key, high-key slapped is what it did. Oh, I'll take this. Excuse me, I'll take that. Thank you. Your son always requests seafood, lobster, shrimp, and crab legs. I think I have a minor allergy to crab. I haven't tested it because I don't know if it's real crab or imitation crab, but I used to be super obsessed with California rolls. But then I started having them and getting an allergic reaction. And at first I was like, oh, it's the imitation crab because they're typically made with imitation crab. But then I double checked and I think that restaurant actually used real crab for it. So I've never been brave enough to test it. So, but I like the lobster. One day I'll test if I'm allergic to crab. We'll just screw around. I'll have the Benadryl next to me, you know, it's fine. Just screw around and see. It was expensive, but it was like probably expensive because it was Uber Eats. So it probably was the imitation crab. I probably can have the real crab. I don't know though. What is imitation crab made out of? What is it made out of? Oh, it's made from fish. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. I'll have to investigate because I really liked a California roll. Love real crab. I feel like I would if I liked lobster, it's kind of like in the same realm, right? I don't like fishy fish things. Even salmon, I gotta like, the only time I'll have salmon is in a sushi roll. Like anytime I try to get, because they always are like, Payton, you have endometriosis, you better be eating the salmon. And I'm like, I actually hate it. Every time I have like cooked salmon, I hate it. I think I only like it raw. Yeah, I think I only like raw salmon. Anytime it's cooked, I'm like, no. But maybe I haven't had it good though. But my thing is like, if I go to like a fancy restaurant, I'm not taking a chance on, you know? You're gonna see MCR for your birthday? Oh my God. Oh, you want to, but can't justify the ticket prices. How much are they? $1 million billion, presumably. $1 million billion. I think some might have very little crab in it, depending on how it's made. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll get a bottle of Benadryl, and we'll take the plunge at some point. I'd like to unlock more food options for myself. I do eat the same things like all the time, which sometimes I'm fine with. I'm like, yeah, I just want the same thing. But other times I'm like, damn, we need some spice. We need some variety up in here. These are artifacts. I have a lot of artifacts. These have all been to the... Oh, this is a ring. Is my character wearing a defense ring? Where do you even equip that? Wait. Wait, where do you even equip that? Because not here. Presumably it would be... Oh, here. Oh, but mine is 5. How much is this? Mine is like the 5 shield. This is 3. Okay, so I'll put that away. Last show we went to in 2023 was like $500 a ticket. They were... Oh, the first row? That's a lot, though. But did you have the time of your life, though? Did you have the most fun ever, though? So this is a cooking thing. This is, oh, well, I guess. But I got it from the mine. Well, let me take the artifacts out. The artifacts shouldn't be in here. And because I got him from the mine, that's my logic. I'm like, if I got it from the mine, it should go in the mine thing. I guess. Did you see the $1,000 Harry Styles tickets? No, I didn't. But like, I believe it. I believe it. That's so kooky. No thanks. I don't have $1,000. I'm good. But love that for the people. Wait, why are... Wait, why did I take all my rocks and stuff out? Did I do the opposite? I think I did. Where I took them out instead of put them in. Is that what I did? I did something kooky. Okay, artifacts. Great. This thing goes in here. This goes in here. Then I've got the bugs, which are here. Cool. Oh, and then let me learn those recipes. So, learn this one. Oh, excuse me. I haven't been to a concert in like a hot second. Cool. I may have a little bit of time to go back into the mines. A little bit. My last concert I spent $700+ on. We did an ultimate meet and greet. Oh my God, who did you go see? You got BTS tickets way back, still cost $200. That's crazy. That's crazy. But as long as you had, I mean, it sounds like it's gonna be a good time though. Listen, I'll spend a lot on a Broadway show if I have to too, you know? Love salmon sashimi. Yeah, there's something about the raw salmon. I've also had, last year for the first time, I tried tuna because I always thought tuna was like, just like tuna from like a can. Like I didn't know you can like sear tuna and it like tastes like steak. I thought it was just like fishy, oily can. I thought that was all tuna. That's not all tuna. Cause then I also have gotten a spicy tuna roll and I'm like, oh shoot, that's good. I had a misconception that tuna was just like tuna salad, I think. I was like, whenever I thought of mayo, whenever I thought of tuna, I was like, it's mayo and oil and not what I want to screw around with. That's not the case. I would love to go to like I've never been to a fancy sushi place. I would love to go to a fancy sushi place and just like try all the things. Because I've never tried most of the things. But the things that I've tried, I have liked. Like, I don't know why. I think maybe because my mom doesn't really like fish. So I always grew up and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like fish because my mom doesn't like fish. But then I like some of it. You saw Jesse McCartney? Let's go, and got to talk to him. Let's go. I saw Shawn Mendes. He played at Six Flags when I saw him at Six Flags for free. Well, I paid to go to Six Flags, but I saw him back in like 2015, and his voice cracked, and then he just spent the whole show apologizing for it. But it was a vibe. It was a vibe. I also saw Bridget Mendler at Six Flags, which was a vibe too. Stay away from me. Stay away, stay away. But the last concert I saw was a long time ago. It was like when Alex and I first started dating. We saw Panic. What year was that? Probably 2019? I don't think I've been to a concert since then. Probably not. I'm not a big concert girl. I'm not a big concert girl, and post chronic illness, I'm scared to go to a concert. Cause you gotta stand. I hate that, like, you know what I hate? This is welcome to the rant. Okay, so like I was very in on watching people go to the Eras tour. Like I didn't go, but I was very into like the TikToks and everything. And I always saw people make TikToks that was like filming them in their section and being mean about people not like doing enough, like getting up and dancing. Like they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I had to fight in the Ticketmaster queue and the people in my section aren't even standing up and dancing. And I get the sentiment of that, of like, oh, you don't think they're having as much fun as you. But it always just makes me like, I'm like, because I know that if I went, I wouldn't have been able to stand the whole time. I know I would have been having so much fun, but like I probably would have been in so much pain. So it might not have looked like I was having fun. And so I don't know, now I have it in my brain that like if I go to a concert, like you have to stand, otherwise you're not doing it right. Isn't that crazy? Like what? Like that's so stupid. What? Like I hate that. Yeah, but I saw so many people make videos like that and they just made me so upset because I'm like, oh my God, you don't know what that person's going through. And also like you have seats. Unless you're like in the section where there are no seats, if you paid for a seat, you can sit in it. You know what? Not everyone can stand too. Like what? I just thought that was so cuckoo. So cuckoo crazy. So yeah. So I always think I'm like, oh, I'll probably have. Oh shit! I passed out. Oops. It's because videos like that get engagement. Yeah, I certainly thought about it after. I was like, shoot. Oh, if you guys are watching the stream over on YouTube, don't forget to like the stream, by the way. It really does help me out so much. And I would appreciate you so much if you like the stream. If you're watching on Twitch and you haven't already dropped a follow, consider doing that too. Ooh, I got the sleepy deepies. Roger Waters from Pink Floyd was my first concert, and not a soul was standing. The whole stadium was full of smoke, and everyone was like high off their asses. I mean, I guess it depends on like the artist too, because I went to go see Idina Menzel with my mom, and we sat. It was like a we were singing the songs. We were singing the songs, but it was like mostly like a Broadway. Oh, I meant to have them stay. You know what? They all can go inside, and then I'll let them back out in a second. It was mostly, I feel like, a Broadway audience, right? Because she's mostly a Broadway performer, like a theatrical performer. So everyone sat, and that was good. I went, though, that was like, I was still in high school, I think, when that happened. My first ever concert was the High School Musical concert. My first one was the High School Musical concert, and yeah, I haven't been to many. I went to High School Musical, which also had Jordan Pruitt as the opener, and then when I was in high school, I went to, like I said, I went to Bridget Mendler and Shawn Mendes at Six Flags. Then the best concert, I don't know, this might have been the best concert I ever went to, which I feel bad about saying because I wasn't even a big fan, but my best friend was. But I went to One Republic in high school. I think I was a freshman. It was One Republic, and the opener was the script. And the opener to the script was American authors. And it was like when best day of my life, whatever that song is. It's gonna be the best day of my life. That song. It was like the most vibiest concert I've ever been to. Like, the script was so good, man. I was like in my feels. And then I didn't even know all of the One Republic songs, but it was just a vibe. It was so good. And then that friend, because she was very into concerts and she knew like I didn't really go to them. She got me, because I was a huge Panic at the Disco fan. She got me tickets. We went to see the Death of a Bachelor tour together, which was so fun. So then to return the favor, she was a huge 21 Pilots fan, and I was also a fan too. I got her and I tickets to go see 21 Pilots, which was fun because it was here in New York, and I didn't live in New York yet because I was still a baby in high school. So it was fun. Like, we went into the city together, and yeah, that was good. And then I think the only other concert was when I started dating Alex, and we went to see Panic at the Disco, the Pray for the Wicked tour. I think that was it. I did go to a concert to try to impress a boy once, but I left before the band even came out. And I don't remember. I think the band was The Story So Far was the name of the band. I did leave, though. It wasn't a good date, and he kind of like ditched me. But I did go just to impress him, and then I left. It took like, I think that, let's say the concert started at 6. I don't think they came on until midnight, and I was like a child. I was like 16. I had to have been like 15. And I was like, I'm going home. I was like, I got school. Like, I gotta go. Like, the boy I was with also had school. He also was like 15, but he was vibing and I wasn't. I went to a Canadian Much Music concert when What Does the Fox Say was big. Wait, that's fun. That's kind of kooky. I was obsessed with Panic at the Disco and Brendan Urie. Me too. My ex-boyfriend got me tickets to see him in Kinky Boots when he was on Broadway, because I loved Kinky Boots already. I had already seen it. And then when he was in it, he got me tickets to go see it again. And I did, and he was great. He was great in that show. And yeah, I low key, like, I didn't go see their last concert. I didn't like their final album. And also he's got like controversies and stuff, so I'm like, ugh. I'm still sentimental to the music, but I try not to, like, I don't want to ride for him. No, I didn't meet him because I went to a matinee and he didn't come out at the stage door. But I was I was in the orchestra, so I felt like that. So yeah, but then we thought about going for the last tour. I just didn't love their last album. Alex did. Alex is so funny. Alex and I listened to their final album together, and I was like, no. And Alex was like, yeah, I don't like it either. And then like 2 days later, I come into the office and he's like singing the songs, and I'm like, oh, so you do like it. And then he's like, we should have went to the tour, Payton. And I was like, well, we did. Alex. Oh, the game was too powerful for a second there. It's fine now. But I did like seeing him on Broadway. He was very good. And you know, I don't usually love stunt casting. Like, can I have a rant? Like, okay, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be in Chicago, the musical. I was like, Roxy Hart is one of my biggest dream roles. But I was like, I don't know if I'm good enough to be Roxy Hart. And I spent my whole life like being like, will I ever be good enough to be Roxy Hart? Now, they stunt cast the shit out of it. And I am definitely good enough to be Roxy Hart now. But I realize I will never get to play Roxy Hart unless I get super famous. Because that's the only way. That's the only way. So, guys, you need to blow up this YouTube channel only so I can be on Dancing with the Stars and then Roxy Hart in Chicago. No, because okay. I would be so good. And people are always like, this is what they always say when celebrities play Roxy and they can't sing. They're like, oh, well, Roxy doesn't need to be a good singer. Why? I can sing. Put me in, coach. I can sing it. Let's go, put me in. I want to do it. The main thing is the dancing. I love that, I love Fosse dancing though. That was always like what I was best at. So I'm like, put me in. I'm sick of it. But when I saw Chicago as a baby, and by baby I mean I was in middle school, Billy Ray Cyrus was in it. So I saw it with Billy Ray Cyrus as Billy Flynn, which was kind of cuckoo. I just got VIP tickets for a smaller concert in my city. Oh, a 1,000-person venue, and I'm very excited. I usually go to bigger shows. That sounds so nice to be in like a more like intimate experience. I feel like I'm forgetting a concert. I feel like I've been to things like that. Oh yeah, I went to some of my friends in high school did like audio stuff. They did like audio production. Some of them were in bands or adjacent to the bands. So I did go to a couple things that were like local New Jersey music. And that was fun. That was always fun. I always like plays like that too. As much as I love a Broadway play, don't get me wrong, I love a little like gritty off-Broadway play. Like my New York City playwriting debut, off, I think maybe 3 offs, off Broadway, was this venue that was a old warehouse in Brooklyn that was converted into a little theatrical venue. And it was so like, it was so New York theater, and I loved it. I was like, this is how I want my New York playwriting debut to go. And for the play that I had written, it was perfect because the play that I had written was set in a landfill. So it was so cool because there was this like broken, abandoned like window that was still in the warehouse. So we set it in front of this like broken window and it had all this like old crusty signs and stuff, and it was so cool. And I was like, oh, this is the vibes. This is the vibes little Pay dreamed of. Ooh. Chicago is one of my favorite musical movies. It's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. Ooh, stop it. Stop. Stop! You're gonna attack me. I gotta go home anyway. Okay, I'm going home. I'm leaving. I'm leaving, never coming back again. I've worked makeup and wigs for Toronto equivalent of Broadway. Hell yeah, that's awesome. When I was in high school, I used to do makeup for like local theater, and I always thought about maybe considering doing that as a full-time thing, but because it was just so fun. But I don't know, maybe one day I would get back into it. It was so fun. Because I did, some of the shows were brutal. Like I did 2 productions of Shrek, and like with all the airbrushing and prosthetics. And I remember, I think I've told this story before, so forgive me. But so when I was a freshman in high school, like I went to this performing arts high school, and I didn't get into the musical the first year, which was Shrek. So of course I was gonna do crew, you know? And I always liked makeup, so I thought, you know what? Let me try to see if I could be on the makeup crew. The makeup crew was run by this one guy at my school who was amazing at makeup. He also did drag, like he was really great. And so he was kind of like the makeup crew leader. And so me and I think just 2 other girls were on the makeup crew with him. And he was kind of like our mentor in a way. But he was, a senior. He was a junior. We were freshmen. So I did that show with him at school, and he liked me enough that I ended up doing some like out of school things with him for makeup. And one of them happened to be a couple years later into my high school experience, we got asked to do another production of Shrek. And this time he had like a theatrical like budget, whereas for school it was like a lot of like our own money, you know, like paying for stuff. So he wanted to go like a little harder with like the prosthetics and stuff, as you should for a production of Shrek. The problem with it was, oh, it's my birthday! It's my birthday! Wow! Anyway, let me finish my story and then I'm gonna open the birthday gifts. So yeah, the problem with this production of Shrek was he wanted to use alcohol-based paints instead of water-based paints because the water-based paints, the actors would sweat off. This makes total and logical sense. However, the alcohol-based paints that were used were so hard to get off, they would not come off your skin unless you had a specific solution for them that only we had. So what happened was, you know, we would get there before the show very early because for Shrek you're doing prosthetics, right? So we got there super early. Of course, we stayed the whole show, but then, and because there was just 2 of us, the line after the show for us to remove the face paint was so much. I felt so bad for the actors because they were held up. They just did their show and now like they're waiting for me to like scrub their face. Their faces were like bright red. It was so bad. And we had to stay for hours after. And I didn't know it at this time, but I have endometriosis. I remember I had one of the most painful periods of my entire life during the course of the show. And I was like suffering to get there every day, but I was doing it, you know? And then one of the show days, and I think it was a 2-show day, the main guy didn't show up, the main makeup artist. So he's like, Payton, you need to do all of it. And I was like, bro, okay, So he didn't show up, and then he didn't pay me. I was supposed to get paid. He didn't pay me. I was there for like, I don't know, like 5 shows or something? Like 4 or 5 days. Some of them 2 shows. He was supposed to pay me a cut from what he was getting paid from the theater company. Didn't pay me. And it worked out in the end because when the theater company found out he wasn't paying me, that next year, for their next production, which was Hairspray, they hired just me instead of him. And they paid me like more than they would have just paid, which was good. Cause so then I did Hairspray and I did that one all by myself, which that one wasn't too hard because most of the performers did their own makeup. It was really just like, I did drag makeup for Edna and a couple other people, but so it wasn't too bad. But never forget, man. I was so pissed. I was like, wait, I was supposed to get paid for this. What do you mean, dude? I was like, because I had taken time off of my job at that time because I was a waitress. So I was like, oh, I can't come to the cafe because I'm doing makeup for a show. And then I didn't get paid. Hi, Nathan. Hope you're doing good. Oh my God, it's my birthday. Oh my God, it's my birthday. Oh my God, it's my birthday. Wait, I'm sorry, you got paid to do theater? What world do you live in? Wait, what do you mean? I got paid to be the makeup artist for the show. The makeup artist should get paid if you're doing a regional or community theater. Yeah. Wait, are you saying I shouldn't have gotten paid? For school, I didn't get paid, but I wasn't supposed to. But this was a community theater production of which I signed on to in my own time. Then yes, I should have gotten compensated, especially when I had to buy a lot of the makeup for the show, for the actors. You know? But yeah, you also, people who do theater should be paid to do it too. Yeah, no, people should get paid for, you know what I mean? You don't have community theaters that pay there, but they may reimburse you with ticket sales? Damn. For performing, no, you wouldn't get, probably wouldn't get paid. Like, I acted in community theaters and didn't get paid. But for crew, yeah, for sure. At least for at least for makeup, you should get the theater should provide you a fund to supplement buying the things you need. They should, because as a makeup artist, you'll have your kit of your like go-to stuff. Like, so you'll have tons of foundations. You'll have like, I had a plethora of false lashes, like that. So they're paying to use my kit, but also for whatever I would need for that production. So like in that case, I needed some stuff that I didn't have to do certain things that they wanted. But yeah. But I wasn't expecting to be paid for no reason. I went into it thinking the guy told me he was getting paid from the community theater and that he was going to pay me a portion of what they paid him. If it was like, hey, Payton, we just need someone to do makeup, can you do it? That would have been different, which I did that all the time. I did a lot of like, my friends did short films and stuff, and they're like, we need a makeup artist, can you come do it? And I was like, yeah. And in college too, actually. And I didn't get paid for it. But if you go into it with the assumption of like, hey, they're paying me. I'm the makeup artist. The theater's paying me. And you, Payton, I'm going to have as my assistant. I'm going to pay you a portion of what they paid me. Then I should have gotten that money. I think it was like $100, but still, well, I should have gotten it. I worked hard for that $100, you know. There's only 2 theaters that pay here, and they're super competitive. When I was a lead in a play here, I had no makeup artist. We brought our own makeup, and oh my God, you had to pay for the costume? That's kooky. Makeup, yeah. A lot of the times, like whenever I did, whenever I acted in a show, I always did my own makeup. Because I like to do it. But I also, the ones that I acted in, typically I didn't need, like prosthetics. Like, for something like Shrek, you can't expect people to do their own makeup if you are going to want to have special effects makeup. Unless your actor is like, hey, I do special effects makeup. Then you gotta be like, all right, if we're gonna do special effects makeup, we gotta have someone come in who does special effects makeup, you know? But it was always so fun. The only thing was sometimes people were like rude. The thing with makeup, and I worked in a makeup store as well, so like on the non-theatrical thing, sometimes people are just like really mean. Or people are really particular. People are really particular about how they want their face to be done, which totally makes sense, but like the amount of time I've had to be like, the amount of time I've done makeup for someone and they're like, oh, can you fix XYZ thing? And then I go to fix it and they're like, it's still not right. And I'm like, okay. And then I just don't fix it. And they're like, oh, now it's perfect. And I'm like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Ria, hello, your favorite game. Let's go. How far are you in Fields of Mistria? And are you super excited about the update? Are you super, super excited? Let me know. Let me know. Other than that, I've also done, I have done some other types of crew for theater, but makeup was definitely the one that I liked to do the most. So if I was ever going to be a part of crew, I was like, please allow me to do makeup. And it was good because like no one else wanted to most of the time. And I had stuff, like I had an airbrush and I had stuff. Beetlejuice tour, everyone did their own makeup except for the man himself, but all the background zombies and goblins did their own makeup. Yeah, it's crazy. Now on Broadway, the majority of the performers do their own makeup, unless it's like Elphaba will have a makeup artist in Wicked to be painted green. But like in Six, which I love, they do their own makeup and they can make it whatever they want as long as it's their correct color. So like Catherine Howard wears hot pink. And so the actor playing her on Broadway does like super fun hot pink makeup looks and they're always different. But yeah, I feel like it's become more of a thing as time has gone on that actors tend to do their own makeup. And I think sometimes, depending on the show may provide them like products or a budget to buy the makeup, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's you gotta do whatever, man, which is crazy because I remember growing up, I always thought that in every show ever, like they had someone to do your makeup for you, you know? They have people to do your wigs though. I never know. I can't do hair. People were like, always were like, when they were trying to have me do stuff, they're like, Payton, we know you do makeup. Can we also hire you to do the hair? And I'm like, well, you can hire me, but I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be the best decision. I'm gonna give it a go though. I'll give it a try. I was like, hair? I don't know. We'll try. We'll try. I think I only had to do hair for like one person one time and it was fine. I can't do hair, but I can do wigs for some reason. I feel like I would feel less worried like styling a wig than like doing it on someone's head. But even then, wigs have their own like finesse that you have to have for it, of which I don't have. Of which I don't have at all. And I can recognize that in myself. Okay, this is for the mines. Where is my food one? Hold on. Oh, okay. But I like doing my hair, but I don't know that I would like, oh, this Baylor likes this. Baylor likes that. I'll have to save that for him. I don't know that I feel confident doing other people's hair. I don't think I'm that good. I don't think I'm that good at hair to do anyone's hair. Mine, like, I'm not gonna be too crazy about it because it's my own hair. But I don't think I would be able to do a good job and be like, okay, we're gonna make this other purple one mine part 2. I don't think I would feel confident being like, yes, I will do your hair and make it look good. Have you ever done a makeup tutorial on your channel? I have. I've done like get ready with me streams before. Maybe I'll do another one soon now that we have the new camera, so you'll be able to like see it better actually now. Because my old camera was very like, the colors were not quite like what they actually look like. So maybe we'll do another get ready with me stream soon. Because I always love doing those. I always think they're fun. Admittedly, though, I don't always do a good job of explaining what I'm doing. It's mostly me just yapping. And then people are like, what product are you using? And I'm like, oh yeah, so we're doing this, this, and this. Doing this, 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 and this. And then the bar. Oh, I don't have any room for the bar? It's fine, whatever. Okay, cool. All right, so that's all good. I'm just gonna go to the fire mine. We've been playing around with the beginning of the mine, but now that my chests are full, let's go to the lava mine, which was the most recent mine. That's gonna be the real stuff that we actually need. So now that we've gotten okay, we're comfortable playing the game again kind of vibe. Comfortable enough that I've completely gone off on so many tangents that are nothing game related. That's how you know I'm comfy with the game again. Let me go into the lava mine and let's try to collect some resources from there because I think we'll probably need them. Boop-a-doop. Okay. I only made it to end of year 1, waiting for the update to continue. Let's go. It's gonna be soon. It's gonna be soon. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to go there. I meant to go to 70. Cool. Actually, is this the beginning of the lava starts at 60? Yeah. Cool. La 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 la. I'd like to fight you. I'd like to fight my little. Oh, he broke into 2. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Are you guys going to be playing Star Sand Island next week, by the way? You all are presumably farming sim people if you're into the Fields of Mistria vibes. What are your Star Sand Island vibes? Will you be playing? Do you care? Will you watch me play it first to decide if you need to care about it? What are the vibes? Do you hate early access? Great. Oh, I kind of want to catch this bug too. Great, good, got it. Oh, that one's new! A smoke moth! I've got to give that to the museum. You're waiting for full release. Yeah, I don't blame you. They're saying it's going to be in the summer. That the full release is meant to be in the summer. But early access comes out on Tuesday. For Steam. I do wonder why they didn't just wait, to be honest, but what do I know about the way game publishing is? Boop, boop, ba-doop. It comes out at annoying though. It comes out at Tuesday at noon, and I work at 11:30. So we'll probably have to wait till no, what day do I stream? Friday to stream it. But that's okay. I'm just so excited for more Mistria content. I've done pretty much everything you can do in the game. Yeah, I feel like whenever they update... Oh, okay, I obviously wasn't catching bugs when we went through this the first time, so this is perfect. We're doing this. You know what? Let's catch some fish too. I feel like whenever Fields of Mistria has released updates, I have like hardcore played for like 2 streams and then we just don't play again. So I'm excited, hopefully, because you know what's gonna happen. You know, we're gonna do the mine in like 1 stream. We're gonna do the mine in 1 stream and then I'm gonna be like, all right guys, all right, Fields of Mistria, we'll see you in a couple months. Just for me to probably start over when 1.0 comes out. Like, why? Who told me to do that? Who told me to do that? I bought a few games last year that I was so sure I was gonna love and then be disappointed, so I think I'm gonna wait to see some gameplay first. Very that. Haven't been playing any Cult of the Lamb offline. I've been working on another thing. I probably will, after I get done with the video that I'm currently making, I probably will play a little bit of Cult of the Lamb offline. We'll probably stream Cult of the Lamb on Monday. I liked streaming it in that time slot. I may play more Cult of the Lamb offline though, just because we're trying to 100% it, and I am recording all that footage, and I've realized that I'm not always in the mood at 8 in the morning, so that means I would only be able to play it on Mondays, and I feel like if I only play it once a week, then it will never finish. So I might do a little bit offline. But all of it will be recorded and will be in a video too, so whatever is missed. But what I would like to do is, probably on Monday, we've got 1 boss left for Woolhaven. So I'd love to, next time we stream, focus on finishing off the big Woolhaven boss. And then at least we get to do that together. So if anything, it's me grinding for like some of the smaller goals, you know? I'd love to be able to experience that all together. Okay, I need to fight this guy. Great. Gonna be playing Resident Evil 9 soon. Nice. Enjoy, enjoy. Ooh, I'm jumping. Okay. Did I catch this guy? Is this the same one? No! Okay. Good. So this is good, because you know I'm gonna need one of these bugs. You know I'm going to need some of these fish. Productive. Because I'll go by, but the way Fields of Mistria works, to unlock the next level of the mines, they make you offer items, and they're specific items that are from the previous set of mines. So, presumably, if it follows the same pattern it's been, to unlock the next set of the biome and mine, we will need items from the lava mines that we're in right now. So we'll be already 1 step further when they do drop the update on the 23rd. Right, the 23rd is the day? Cool. Nice, 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 nice. La da 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 ba da ba doo. Boop ba doo ba doo boop 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 ba doo boop. Thank you. Come on, let's fight. Oh. I guess I asked for that, didn't I? Throw it at me. Great. Good. I'm just gonna catch a bunch of these. You too. You can come with me too. Oh yeah, so I guess I didn't need my shovel. You can just do it with your pickaxe. That's okay though. Doesn't bother me to have it. Okay, cool. Also, how do you guys feel about Pokopia? Pokopia is less than a month away. Can you believe? Wait, what day of the month is that? Wait, that's a month from today. Wait. So it's a Friday. Okay, good. So I don't have to request off then. Good. I was like, shit, I didn't request off and my boss makes the schedule a month in advance. It's a Friday, so as long as it releases in the morning, we can play. Tried making pancakes that looked like lightsabers and my kiddos thought they were pickles. Well, do they like pickles? Because then you could be like, well, it's because you like pickles so much. Hey, any pancake art, it's talent. It's talent. I couldn't. None of that. My mom used to make, on Easter, she used to make rabbit-shaped pancakes, but she had like a cutter she used. She wasn't like piping it, you know? Not that that's any less impressive, but I always loved my rabbit-shaped pancakes. Ooh. It had not hit me how soon Pokopia is. I'm hoping it fills the Dragon Quest Builders hole in my heart. Yeah, I couldn't believe, I mean like, cause March just feels so far away, but February is such a quick month. Oh, I'm about to die. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, when I saw people were posting on Twitter, they're like, Pokopia is 1 month away. I was like, is it? Is it really? Like, that's kind of kooky. Okay, I had some things from the museum. Is that so crazy? I'm very excited about it. Oh my gosh, look how many things I just got for the museum. Hell yeah. Oh my god, almost all of the insects for the lava caves. Nice. One of the fish. Perhaps... Well, let me go deal with my animals really quick. Would have loved bear-shaped pancakes. Oh, that sounds so cute. That sounds so cute. Yeah, I remember we always had bunnies. And I think there were heart-shaped ones too. Something cute. Something cute like that. Okay, they're all inside already. Do I have animal food? I feel like I don't. Let me go check my... And then I don't... Do I have any... Oh, I have strawberries! I do have strawberries. I'll take them. I'll take all the strawberries. Oh, there's probably strawberries in my greenhouse too. And then I gotta refill the sprinklers. I'm not too worried about it though right now. Maybe when we start summer. You just plant a little field for my animals to eat? Yeah. It'd be like that. Nice. Oh, my strawberries. I'll take all the strawberries. Nice and nice. Good. So we'll save those. Take a look at my ranching storage. I'm so glad that we organized these. It's making it so much more helpful. Okay, I do have food. And I do have food. So what gives, man? I could have been feeding them the whole time. Like, the whole time. Okay, wait, let me put this in here. This is decoration, so I don't have anything, right? Oh, this is the fence. So yeah, that is decoration. Then you can go in here. The rock can go in here. ranching stuff. Okay, so let me take the 2 types of food. Strawberries. Oh my god, I have so many strawberries. Strawberries. I don't have any flowers. Then... Artifact. Artifact. There was no obsidian in here? No, there's not. Okay. So then... Mine's part 2. Except for the food, which goes here. And then the bugs are here. Cool. Good. All right, let me go feed the animals. Do you think they'll add Nintendogs again? I hope so. I would love that. That's been one of my, like, wish list games for sure. Like, I hope they make all of the Nintendogs. Oh my god. My favorite games as a kid. I do wonder, though, like, if they would have the same appeal to me now, or if I'd want more to do. I would want, if they're gonna do Nintendogs again, okay, good. I would probably want them to add in some more stuff, I will say. Because I loved it as a kid, but I wonder if me now, if I, would want there to be more to do. Because really, it was just taking care of your pet, obviously. So you could, like, get outfits for them, you could bathe them, you could take them for walks, and then there was, like, obedience and the agility. I want even more. Let me do everything. Let me do everything. And then, like, let it be online so we could see other people's dogs, too. All of that. And then have, like, every dog breed ever. Yeah, I want them to code every dog breed that's ever existed. You know, is that so much to ask? Is that so much to ask? Put everyone in the game. Okay, put these. Just fill in one side. And then I've got more barns. Are these ones full? These ones are. Boop, boop, ba-doop. Actually, you guys can get both sides. Well, there's only 4 of them. I thought there was more. Well, it's fine. I won't have to feed them for a while. Then you guys have more than 4, so you guys should get the rest. Cool. And then I believe these 2 are empty. Currently. Yep. And this one as well. Yep. Cool. All right, good. On to the next day. On to the next day. We're breezing through. The days, I forgot how fast the days are. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. Sleepy sleeps. Sleepy eep-eepies. You like the dogs that look like wolves? Dexter kind of looks like a wolf sometimes. I think Dexter looks like a raccoon. Dexter kind of looks like a raccoon, no? A raccoon and a red panda. He looks like a lot of other little animals. He's a good guy. All I want is put an Australian Shepherd in the game. That's all we need, you know, it's fine. Give us the Australian Shepherds, please and thank you. Oop, okay. Do 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 do. Okay. Let me let my animals outside. Then let me go back through. I'm pleased at the amount of stuff we have already gotten from the fire mine, but might as well just get more stuff. I'm gonna save my money too right now because I don't know if there'll be anything I need to like make purchases for. Something else that might also be smart, I don't know if I have to construct anything with the new like bulletin board things, so maybe I should get more. I have quite a bit of stone, but I should maybe get more wood as well. Might be because of the mischief in his eye rather than his coat pattern. Maybe. Dexter is certainly mischievous. He is. He was mad at me today because we went for a quick little walk today because I woke up and my I had stabbing pain in my foot. So I was like, Dexter, we're gonna take it easy. Probably because I hate it right now. It's so bad, like post snowstorm over here, because there's still snow on the ground, but it's like ice, and it's like hard as a rock. It's hard as ice. And then it's like, it's all just like mounds of snow you have to walk through. And it's so painful. It's so painful. I'm like, oh my God, my feet, man, like, ow, so bad. And I'm trying not to screw up my feet again because I got like plantar fasciitis last year, and I had like stabbing pain in my foot for like a hot second. And I got it just from walking because I have EDS, so all my connective tissue is stupid, apparently. So I'm like, if I slightly injure my foot walking in the snow, we gotta chill. We gotta chill. So I was like, Dexter, we're not walking over the mounds of snow. The mounds of ice. I was like, we're gonna be sensible. We're going to be on the pavement until it's a little bit more chill. I was like, we'll still run around, but I'm like, Dexter, you can go on the snowy part, but I will not. And it's so icy, it's so slippery, and I just, bad. Snowing right now, I'm so over it. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to see the snow. I don't want to look at the snow. It's just so gross here. The snow is like all like slushy brown, and it like they don't clear paths when you're crossing the street, so you have to like climb over these mounds of just like hard ice, and it is so painful. I'm chronically ill, but I'm sure it's painful for other people too, but it's certainly painful for me. I've been fighting for my life going to acupuncture. When I went to the acupuncture place last week, they hadn't even cleared a path to cross the street. And I was like, how? Not the acupuncture place's fault. The people, I don't know who's supposed to do it. I don't know who's supposed to do it, but it was so bad. I was like, oh my God, we're fighting for our life. Ooh, okay, this is something I should take. My feet hurt as well, and it's not been passing for a long time, and my doctor says you need to move more. I hate that. I hate that. I hate that so much. My condition is like that too, where I do genuinely feel better when I'm moving, but like, here's the problem. So like, my chronic illnesses feel the best when I'm like taking like walks every day that are consistent and nice. I do some stretching, we do some walks. That's when I feel my best. But what happens is then we have a time where the chronic illness is angry, and then you're in so much pain you can't move. And what happens with me is if I am not consistently like doing my hot girl walks, I'll go to take a walk and it'll be like I've never walked in my life, and it'll be the most difficult, painful thing. And I'm like, oh my God, why is this impossible now? And it's like I have to suffer through the bad. You gotta like, and then I get like I'll get like the endo belly will be so real. I'll walk like 3,000 steps and it'll look like crazy. And I'm like, we were doing more than this, and it wasn't this bad. So I always say my body is like a rubber band, and if I'm not on it, it snaps back into how it was. Like I've never walked a day in my life, and I need to start over. And I just have to remind myself, like, okay, Payton, we're gonna start walking again. We're gonna start doing our stretches again. We're gonna start doing our yoga again. It's gonna be very not comfortable in the beginning. So you have to take it easy and increase a little bit over time slowly. But you have to do that, because if you don't, then you're gonna slide back down even worse. Then it's gonna be even more difficult. So I'm kinda in that era now. Like 2 years ago, I was taking my hot girl walks. I was doing like 10,000 steps a day, and it was great. But now I'm like, shoot, because my pain got so much worse, and I just was like, I can't even move. now it's like, okay, we have to work back up to doing half of that, do half of it not every day. So it's annoying because you so wish you could just like, oh, I want to like get back into walking. Let me just start walking. Wait, where's my fishing? Oh, it's right here. Stupid. Found it. There you go. And then the ADHD kicks in as well. Yeah, and it's so hard. I'm really trying to, oh, yay, a new fish. I'm really trying to bring back like having a routine for myself. So that's why this first week, my goal was to just prove that I could be consistent with my content schedule. So I was like, Payton, the only thing you gotta be consistent with this week is show up to your streams. Let's see if you can do that. Great, okay, cool. So I did that and I was able to wake up earlier to do that. Cool, I managed to do it every day this week. So because of that, now for next week, I'll have another challenge for myself. Like, okay, Payton, you did a good job of staying on your schedule for making it to the streams this week. Now next week, let's try to, I talked to my PT about getting back into my walking, and she was like, let's not have you do your long walk every day. She's like, let's try 3 times a week. And I'm already doing half of my long walk anyway, going on the days I go to PT and acupuncture. So it's like, okay, the days I'm already going to PT and acupuncture, I'm not making that much of a change. I just need to, I don't know, maybe I'll go like a little earlier and I'll walk around over there, like in Manhattan, so that I have like a different scenery. So then really, that's not adding too much. And so yeah, I'm trying to do that. I'd love to have it be like, I always wake up the same time. I really want it to be like, okay, I do my streams this time, I do my full-time job this time, I work on writing my plays on this time, is what I'd love to do, but we're not there yet. Baby steps, baby steps. Salty, you're not late. Today I'm streaming a little bit longer as well, so we still have quite a bit of time together. We have a little bit of time, so I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. Hate when my adeno flares up because it makes walking so bad. Yeah, I don't know if the walking helps the adeno. It does, for my endo it does, and I've heard some other endo friends say that too. They're like, it hurts to start walking, but once I'm consistently walking, it helps overall. But it's like, it depends. Like, I'm so like at the mercy of my my cycle too. So that's something I need to be better at too, of like, okay, Payton, you are about to get your period, so don't be too hard on yourself this week, because you know that the week before your period, you decide you're the ugliest person that's ever existed. And then 1 week later, you decide you're the hottest person that's ever existed. Just know that that's happening. Just like for your brain, just know that like, one day you're gonna like inexplicably like hate yourself. It's not you. It's not you. I'm so very that. I have like very fun mood swings. So like randomly one day I'll just be like, wow, I'm like the ugliest person ever. And then like the next day I get my period and I'm like, oh, that wasn't me. That was the demons. That was the period demons. That wasn't me. And then I'm like, then I decide I'm like, oh no, I'm the hottest person ever. Like 2 days later. It can't be like a healthy middle ground. It's gotta be a... I always write down my periods because I'm the worst the week before. Yeah. I have a tracker for it. I'm pretty consistent. So now that I have stopped my medication that was stopping my period, now it's only been a couple months, so I'm just like still feeling it out. Like I'm still in the crazy time of like things are more heightened, but I'm starting to like remember for myself, like, okay, Payton, like this week, it's worse for me a lot of the times like the week before than actually on it. So I have to be kind to myself and be like, because I do this thing a lot of like, last week I was feeling really good. And I was like, damn, I was feeling so good. And this week I'm like, oh, I don't feel good this week. And I'll instantly go into, shit, are things getting bad again? Am I not getting better? No, you are, but like, you're entering your worst week. It's okay. It's okay. You're entering your worst week. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Shut up, eat your chocolate bar, and you're gonna get over it. It's gonna be fine. I'll mess up a dinner and it will end up making me cry. Yeah, I literally will like, I'll just like get so overwhelmed, or I'll just be like so hard on myself and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so gross, you know? And then literally the next week I'm like feeling myself. What's been my worst endometriosis flare-up? When I went to the ER. I was, for sure, when I went to the ER, and that's when I found out I had endometriosis, which was back in 2021. I was going about my normal life. I went to the Macy's at Herald Square in Manhattan. I was gonna go do some shopping with my boyfriend. Out of nowhere, I got this excruciating stabbing pain that I had never felt in my life. I couldn't move, and I remember like sitting there at the H&M for like an hour trying to decide if I was okay or not, and like I was trying to convince myself I was just being dramatic. And I was like, no, I literally can't move. Oh no. Shoot, it's fine. And I didn't like have my period or anything, so I wasn't like, oh, it must be cramps. You know, like it wasn't like that. It was like, oh, why? So then after I called my mom, she was like, you should go to the hospital. But I didn't want to go because I was like, I can't afford the hospital. But my mom was like, based off of how I was describing the pain, she was like, oh, maybe you have like an ovarian cyst. And I was like, shit, okay. But we didn't know what we didn't even know what endometriosis was. I thought like it was just like maybe I had like a regular cyst and like maybe it burst or something. I don't know. So I went to the ER and I had 4 large endometriomas, so they were able to diagnose me with endometriosis right there. So and then the whole journey began. So definitely that was the worst one. Other than that, there was this time post first surgery, they're all angry at me. Post first surgery, before I had my second surgery, that really helped. Alex and I went upstate and we were going to stay at this little like lodge for the weekend, and it was really fancy and really nice, and we were gonna like have a nice little trip. I was in the most excruciating pain ever, and I don't remember how I pulled through it. I literally don't remember how I pulled through it. I think I had a lot of cocktails. I was like, I don't remember how I made it through the dinner. All I remember is like crying in the bathroom. But that was pretty bad too. So endometriosis just comes out of nowhere, like anyone can get at any stage of life. Yeah, so endometriosis, I mean, everyone's experience is different with it. My experience was endometriosis for me, it started growing in my body as soon as around I hit puberty time, and I had what's called silent endo. So it was cooking in there. I just didn't know it. I didn't always have bad cramps. Sometimes I did. It was like every couple of months, but I didn't understand that. I thought the level of pain I was in was normal. It was not, apparently, at all. So I didn't know. And I had some other problems that I didn't know were related to the endometriosis. Like I always had really bad rib pain. Like my abdomen and ribs always hurt. But I do have scoliosis, so we always thought it was that. So much so that I went to like the chiropractor. I went to physical therapy like a bunch of times a week for my scoliosis, and it never helped. And I know now it's because I had endometriosis all over the abdomen. So that was probably, the scoliosis wasn't great and still is like not great, but it was mostly that is the problem. So I didn't know I had it until eventually what happened was I had these endometriomas, which are endometriosis cysts, that got so big that it couldn't be ignored anymore. and all of a sudden my endo woke up, is what they say. So they say silent endo is one day it just wakes up. In my case, my tinfoil hat theory as to why it woke up then is because a week prior to this incident, I decided I wanted to start working out for the first time. And I went from like not that much activity to like I was doing like I was like really like trying to like be a workout girly for a second. So I think that change flared up and woke up the endometriosis. I think that's, but it was good that it happened because it could have gotten much worse. So yeah, it's not the same for everybody though. Some people always feel it. Some people never feel it. Some people have endo and they don't know until they have something else. Like a lot of people I've talked to who have told me their stories didn't know they had endo until they were trying to have kids. And then they were like, why isn't it working? And then they've had whatever kind of doctor, or sometimes even people having other surgeries, and then they'd be like, oh, by the way, you have endometriosis. So it really depends. But for me, I was pretty symptom-free for most of my life, other than the occasional bad period. So yeah, it's kind of kooky. Will it ever go away or lessen? Yeah, so there's no cure for it, but you can get it. You can get the endometriosis lesions removed, which I did. We had a lovely surgery 2 years ago that was very kindly helped funded by this community. So I had a very successful excision surgery 2 years ago to remove. The cysts got removed, so those were done. So we removed tons of endometriosis lesions. My appendix was covered, so that was removed as well. And yeah, so those were all taken out, but endometriosis does keep growing. There is no cure for it at all. So it will continue to exist. I may or may not need additional surgeries in my life, but really it's mostly a game of managing it. So it doesn't always have to cause the insane amount of pain that I have been in. So what I like to think about it is like, yes, it most likely will continue to grow, but if I do my best to try to manage it and create a non-inflammatory system with my body, hopefully I can lessen the likelihood of it getting to the point where I need the surgery or it affecting my life drastically. So that's why I do things like I go to pelvic floor physical therapy, I go to acupuncture, I do an anti-inflammatory diet, I take lots of supplements, and I also have something called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which oftentimes endometriosis people tend to have. Okay, I'm gonna put my fish in here too, actually, dude. Do I have a spot for fish? Where did I put the other fish? Wait, where did I put the other fish? Did I put it in the mines thing? Wait. Where did I put the fish? I don't think I have a thing for fish. But yeah, anyway. So there's no cure for it, unfortunately. But it's something that I try to manage so that I can have you wouldn't even notice, you know? You know. Where the hell is that fish? Because I know I have 2 of these fish. It's not in here. And it's not in here. Maybe I just have one of it? Oh no, I donated it to the museum, stupid. That's why. Okay, so it's gonna be fish and bugs for here. It's gonna be fish and bugs. Fish and bugs, bug and fish. You have 3 chests just for fish in the game? Damn. I have not been holding on to them. I have to do a good job of doing that. Oh, and let me learn the fashion item. Oh wait, and also whatever this is. What is this? Ooh, a chair. Okay, nice. And then this. Will you say that endometriosis has taught you anything? Yeah, I mean, for sure. Not take things for granted. I mean, damn. I really went from, like, you know, worrying about things now that are stupid, you know? Like, I feel like I spent so much of my time worrying about things that are stupid. Then to get to a point where, like, the things I had to worry about were suddenly so much more severe, it really taught me to, like, I feel like I'm an anxious person, but to realize that like not everything is super severe. I feel like when you get to something that's severe, you're like, okay, I was spending a little too much time worrying about other things. Now I'm worried about like, can I stand up today, you know? And I also think it's given me a it's given me a lot of like the ability to like stand up for myself a little bit more. I'm very much so like a people-pleasing person. I still am, of course, but I feel like it's allowed me to not just be, I was like very unicorns and rainbows, la 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 la, everything's great all the time kind of person. And I feel like it's definitely, while I still think I'm like very, I'm very much like a head in the clouds person, I feel like it has grounded me in a way too, where I have a nice balance of dreamlike qualities, but also now like there is realism in how I think and how I act. And one of the main things I always think about, I went to school to study dramatic arts, and one of my focuses was in playwriting, and I will never forget, I had such a hard time in playwriting 101. Oh, you lost audio? Is it okay? It's fine for me. Oh, it was just you? Okay. I was like, oh, it's showing up on my end. But yeah, I went to, okay, cool. I went to school, and in playwriting 101, I had this, well, a lot of my classmates were really mean to me, but this one girl, she was like, and it's always stayed with me, she was just like, I feel like you are a good writer, Payton. I just feel like you have nothing important to write about. So I feel like now I do. I feel like now I do. I think I've always had important things to say, but yeah, I'm gonna be live until noon, so we've got another hour. I'm sorry your shift was boring, Nina. I'm sorry your shift was boring. But yeah, we're gonna be here till noon, so we've got another hour. Yeah, she ended up coming around because that was the beginning of Playwriting 101. And it's because I was writing like, very like, here's the thing. The college I went to, the theater and I knew this going in, the theater program I went to was very like edgy, artsy kind of vibe. It was not like, it wasn't a musical theater program. It was like, and I have always loved the mix of happy big musical theater and happy musical comedies, and also edgy dark plays. I like both, but at this time in my life, I had just started dating my boyfriend, so a lot of the pieces that I was bringing into playwriting class were, I was writing like romantic comedy plays, which there's nothing wrong with that. It just was like my peers were writing like very deep plays about intense traumatic events they had, and honestly I didn't really think I had anything like that to share, but I think I ended up finding my voice even in the like, maybe nothing crazy has happened to me, but I still have things to say. And I wrote a play that first year that was what's called a 10-minute play, so you can imagine what that's like. It's just 10 minutes long. I wrote a 10-minute play for an assignment for my final, and it was, after we had spent the whole year studying other plays, I realized what I liked in my writing is kind of like what's called non-realism. So I started writing more dramatic stuff because I used to always write dramatic. Like that was what I was known for, but in this class, they didn't know me as that. So I started writing plays that were about dramatic topics, but there were these elements of non-realism. So I wrote this play that took place in a landfill, and it was a couple that was looking for something in the landfill, like they were tearing through boxes, like they had lost something. And it was ambiguous of what the thing is that they lost, and the whole point of it was up to you to decide what the thing that they lost was. Like, was it a physical item, or was it that they were looking for something in their relationship that was missing? That was kind of my intent, and it ended up being the first thing I wrote in that class that my peers also liked. And I ended up having a production of it go up. And that girl who said to me that I had nothing important to write about, she came to see that play. And she did come up to me after. And she did say that she was sorry and that she was wrong about me. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, wait till you read my endometriosis play. That's gonna be some real shit. Hassan, hello, hope you're doing so good. What's up, what's up? Is today the start of the Olympics? I am not tuned in. Is it? I've heard about Cattle Country. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. I don't know if it's at the top of my to-play list, but I would give it a go. Oh, that was terrible to stand right in front of that. Oh, God. Oh, God. But yeah, I always think about that too. Also, like, my first ever acting teacher was like, any terrible thing that happens to you is also a good thing, because then you could use it one day for a scene. And I'm like, that's a little toxic, but it does make me feel better. Like, some of the crazy moments I've had and some of the bad times it has brought me comfort to think, one day I'll write about this. I died again. I have to pay attention. I feel like it's, I never hear people talk about Cattle Country. Like, I feel like maybe it's an underrated pick. I'll have to check it out sometime. For sure. I like the Wild West. You know? I like the Wild West. I like it. So, yeah. I'm going to... Oh! My lips are, like, super chapped. Hold on. Don't forget to like the stream if you're over on the YouTube side. Oh my god, you know what I have to do? I forgot all of my shows are on Thursday nights, and I didn't watch any of them last night. So after this, when I start work, I get to watch all of my shows. I get to watch that's the best part of Fridays, is watching all my shows that come out on Thursdays. It's just nice she admitted she was wrong for that. Yeah, she was cool. We were cool. I understood what she was saying. I totally understood what she was saying, because the way that, like, playwriting class worked was, like, again, the program I signed up to be in was very, like, it was very edgy, artsy, and the way that my playwriting class worked was we would go around and we would have to share whatever we wrote based off of the assignment, and then we would critique each other, and that was the whole class other than analyzing plays. So it would be half analyzing plays that are published, well-known plays, but also how do we critique each other's work. And so, of course, when my classmates were writing, like, these really intense, serious things, and then, like, I come up and it's like a silly little meet cute, I get how, like, my stuff was sticking out in a way that, like, I don't know, maybe was, like, shifting the tone that other people were writing in. But I think I found a way to blend, like, drama, comedy, and also, like, be very me, while also having a point to what I'm trying to say. Like, sometimes I do think I wrote just to write, which there's nothing wrong with that, too. But I think I found, like, what worked for me, because as an actor, I always liked dramatic. I've always done dramatic things, mostly for acting, but I think me, Payton, I think I am funny, so I love the idea of blending the two things. Like, I like writing things that have both. Like, why does it have to be so one or the other, you know? So it took a little bit, but my teacher was the best. My playwriting teacher was the best. Thank you for the follow. She like took me aside after class and she would be like, I just want you to know, they don't get you, but I do. I do get you, and I do think you have a lot to say. And this was before, you know, my endometriosis trauma, so it was good to have that too. And then yeah, I think for me the best thing I ever did was I took another playwriting class that was called Playwriting from Personal Experience. After this thing, I enrolled in a class that was called Playwriting from Personal Experience because I was like, well, I have nothing interesting apparently about my personal life to write about. So that class was really, I think, the best thing I ever did because I found so much that I wanted to write about even before I had some, like, what I deemed as like a big old story to tell, you know? So it was so nice. One of my favorite plays that I wrote ended up being, the idea from it came from do you ever, when you went to school, did you have do nows? Like you come into class and on the board is the do now? Like the quick little exercise you do at the beginning of class? We had that in schools across my whole life for all subjects, but in college we had that too. And I think it was the first day of that playwriting class, or maybe the first real day. Like we went over the syllabus the first day. The first real day, we had to come in, we had to go to the front of the room, and there was a pile of random photos. And we had to pick 2 random photos. And then write like a short scene between 2 characters, just called A and B. They didn't have to have their whole lives planned out. And it had to be something from your personal experience. So, oh my God, Merlin. I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you and your streams. Always happy when I can resub.
Thank you for the resub. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, the one that I ended up getting was I got the photo that I randomly drew was 2 kids. It looked like maybe it was on Halloween. It was 2 kids on Halloween that were in. Who is buzzing my apartment? Did I order something? I'll let them buzz again. Because if it's Amazon, they should be able to just come in. But yeah, I got this picture of these kids dressed up, and then the other picture was a picture of someone screaming. So my thought was, this scene that I wrote on day 1 of this playwriting class was about how truthful of how I used to play pretend with my neighbor growing up. And it was about, and the screaming part, I ended up drawing inspiration from this, and this part was fictitious, which is like the point of the class. It was like using your real life as a base, but then, you know, you can dramatize things. So I wrote a scene that started from me playing pretend with my neighbor as a kid to the screaming be like, okay, well, there's a reason they're not allowed to play pretend together. What is the reason they're not allowed to play pretend together? And I ended up writing a scene about, like, they couldn't play pretend together because, like, he wanted to put on, like, my princess outfits, and his parents didn't want him to do that. And it was, like, it started out, like, so much of, like, my own experience and then was fictitious. And I ended up writing it into a full-length play. And it was my first ever full-length play. And it started just from 2 pictures. And it evolved to being about, like, how we start playing pretend as kids and how that evolves when we grow up, and, like, how do we play pretend as adults versus how we played pretend as children. And so it explored, like, these 2 characters and their circumstances for why they found solace in playing pretend as kids, and how even though they're not dressing up and running around the backyard anymore, they're still pretend in their adult lives. And yeah, I was really proud of myself because I was like, oh, I didn't think I had anything to write about. And then I ended up like exploring this whole, like, my whole thing of like why I like to pretend as a kid and like how I didn't have a lot of friends, but I always knew like I could count on myself. So like I spent so much time like calling my friends all the time as a kid, and none of my friends would come over and play with me. But my neighbor always did, and him and I always played pretend together. And it was just, I don't know, it was cute, but it was also dramatic. So anyway, I'm going on like a big tangent about my stuff today. Anyway, Fields of Mistria though, I don't know that I'm getting any resources really at this point that I haven't already gotten. I want to keep an eye out for some fish because I got some of the fish, but I didn't get them all, obviously. Okay, cool. And then let's do this. Boop. I have one of these mushrooms, but let me take that as well. And then let's do this. Boop, boop, boop. I'll take all the gold. I should be like crawling in gold at the end of this. Nice. And diamonds. Apparently. Cool. There we go. Finding your voice is the best feeling. Very that. In all things. In all things, right? It was really cute. My mom was going through some of my stuff that's like out their house. That's mine. And she found so many like old things of mine. And I like just like had all of these like sentimental flashbacks the other night. And it was so cute. Like she found all these paintings that I did. And I don't really paint much these days. Unless we've done some cursed painting streams on the channel in the past. I wouldn't say that they're very good paintings. But I remember freshman year of college, I used to go, there was like an art room at the dorm. And I used to, like the first like couple weeks of college, I was like in my feels because my boyfriend had just broken up with me and I didn't have any friends yet. So I would go to the basement of the dorm and I would paint. And I had so much fun. I mean, like they weren't even like very good paintings, but they just were so cute. Like I had these little canvases that were like this big and they were like squares. They're almost like coaster-like. And I just painted like so many cute little ones. So I was like, no, Mom, you can't throw those out. And I was like, oh my God, should I paint? Should I paint something? Maybe I should paint something. I have paintings that I've done of Dexter, my dog, around the apartment that I like. My apartment is kind of like a Dexter shrine in a way because I think we've got 3 paintings of Dexter around, and then my boyfriend made a sculpture. 2 actually, made 2 sculptures of Dexter. One in clay that's like miniature that sits on like our TV stand. And then another is I don't remember this item, but I like it. Another is we had this like wire and he twisted this wire to be like an abstract Dexter sculpture and it looks so good. And I'm like, we can never get rid of this. This is like, this should be hung at the MoMA actually. And yet we get to have it. Just the shrine to Dexter. The shrine to Dexter and all his glory. I should paint Napoleon. I feel like that would be fun. Hold on, I just have to check something really quick. Do 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 boop. Okay. Okay, let me see. I think I've gotten a lot of the stuff. I might go to the museum tomorrow just to see, like... Oh, Ooh, thank you. I kind of want to see like how I was doing on museum stuff too, because we're almost at the end of spring and I bet I probably have some fish and bugs that we could catch. It's not my main goal at the moment, but I feel kind of good about the amount of resources we just got from the mines. So don't mind changing up a little bit. Put the wood away. We've got artifacts. We've got bugs. We've got none of that. The mushroom. I think. I could donate the fish I put away? Wait, didn't I donate one of them already? Oh, these two. Oh, so I do have to go get them again then, just in case. You're right. Okay, because I put this one, yes. You're right. I need to donate these two. Thank you. The bugs, am I caught up on? The bugs were fine. Yeah, the bugs I did. Okay, cool. Thanks. Put these away. I'll learn whatever recipe that is. Oh, there you go. Oops. Here. Boop, boop. Cool. Great. I could probably make it there now. I can swing over to the museum. Okay, so then maybe I will go to the lava mines again just to fish. Just so I have those fish too, just in case I need them. Just in case. And then I think I'm missing like one fish too. So maybe we'll see if we can get that last one. Not this way. It's one more and then to the left. Boop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Someone in my apartment building has made a significant amount of bacon today. Okay, I'm missing two. Okay. Someone has made a significant amount of bacon today, and it is seeping into my apartment, so I have just been smelling bacon for hours, and I don't know who has done this, but I'm about to knock on everybody's doors to ask if I can have some. I feel like my apartment has like nasty smells all the time, so the bacon smell is a pleasant surprise. And I'm like, oh, who will they, can they share, or what's the vibe? The museum checkmark is honestly one of my favorite quality of life features in this game. Yeah, it's so nice. Just super easy to check, and yet I still missed it, but it is super nice. Nice and easy. I know, I love bacon. Okay, wait, I didn't mean to go in here. I meant to go to bed. Sleepies. Sleepies. I'm never gonna say no to a plate of bacon, ever. Do you guys like your bacon crispy or soft? Oh, it's called Aris's birthday? I don't even know what he likes. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I like bacon anyway. I think I prefer it crispy, but whatever. Whatever, however you would like to give it to me. Crispy. It's good. It's good. I don't have bacon here. Otherwise, I would be making something with bacon right after this. I think I've got a hot date with some pasta after this. I think I'm gonna make some pasta. Yeah, let's just go straight there. Soft all the way. I like both. You don't like bacon? You're not a weirdo. It's all right. I love bacon. Do you like, okay, if you guys, of the breakfast meats, do you like bacon or sausage better? Bacon always. I gotta be in the mood for a sausage. I've got, you know, it depends on the vibes. Where is all my stuff? Where is all my stuff? Bacon always, yeah. Bacon always. I question those of you if you don't. No, I'm kidding. To me, it's like a clear winner. It's a clear winner. But I'm not It depends. I like chicken sausage more than I like sausage. Okay, Payton, if you don't get your stop getting your booty kicked. Meat in the morning? No, thank you. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I like a breakfast meat. I also like, I do a lot of like ground turkey. I'll do like a ground turkey breakfast bowl. Chicken sausage is my favorite. I like that more than regular sausage. At home, bacon. If I'm out for breakfast, I always order sausage. Interesting. I feel like when I was in school and I would get lunch at the cafeteria, they would do breakfast sometimes, and they always gave you a sausage patty, and it always tasted yucky. But I feel like if I'm gonna make the sausage, it'll be good. But the school cafeteria sausage, yikes. It is much better for you. This is true. This is true. This is true. I like, and they have fun ones. They have like spicy. They have like spicy chicken sausage. I always like the Italian chicken sausage is always so good. I said they make it fun, aka they put spices into it. They put Italian seasoning into it and suddenly it gets super fun. Whoa, man. It's getting crazy in the kitchen. Put Italian seasoning on. Oh my. You napped? I hope it was a nice nap. Oh. Really, I just want to fish. I want fish. I don't want to deal with you. Are there any fish floating around? Crispy bacon is the preference. This makes sense. Contemplating restart Coral Island after 2 years absence or wait for the updates. I would wait. But then again, we don't know when they're gonna update the game next. We don't know when it's gonna be. But I feel like that too. Hopefully soon. It's been like a hot second, right? Since they had an update. Maybe it was like just recent. I know they did one recently and I didn't stream it. It was a nice nap? Oh, good. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. Love the Impossible brand of... Oh, I've never had the Impossible sausage patty. I've had the Impossible burger before, which is good. But I've never had their sausage. I'll have to try that. I'll have to try that. I like ground chicken in the morning too. Ground turkey, and I also like ground chicken. I'll do like here's the breakfast if I cook it. It'll be like ground turkey or ground chicken, eggs, peppers, and it's seasoned. Turmeric always. I'm a turmeric girl because of the inflammation. I also like how it tastes too. Turmeric, salt, pepper. I like cayenne too, so I put cayenne on top. Then we do eggs. Sometimes they're scrambled, sometimes they're just sunny side on top. So it'll be like sweet potatoes at the bottom with whatever meat, all seasoned with the peppers. We throw in some garlic too because I'm Italian. Throw in some garlic too because I'm Italian. And we sprinkle some cheese on top. Avocado sliced on top as well. Sometimes, if they haven't gone bad and they're in my fridge. If not, no avocado. And then, yeah, the eggs. A Pepe breakfast. A Pepe breakfast. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Is the exit anywhere? Oh, they have it at Starbucks? Do they have it? But it's probably on, it's on a breakfast sandwich, presumably, right? Here, I get beef with Starbucks because Starbucks is like, hey guys, we're gonna make gluten-free options for our menu. And I was like, hell yeah, great. Finally, Starbucks makes gluten-free option still with cheese. We couldn't have one breakfast sandwich without cheese? Starbucks. One? Can we have one item? Did the egg bites need to have cheese? I swear to God, can the egg bite, if the egg bites didn't have cheese, I could have them. I was so upset. I was so excited that they were gonna launch gluten-free stuff, and I was like, great. If they have something without cheese, I can probably have it. No. Where is the exit? Oh, it's right there, dummy. Ha 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 ha, you got it already. I know, I was so bummed. I was like, surely there's enough vegan people that would probably buy at Starbucks. It's not just those of us who can't have dairy. I'm sure there are enough people who either can't have dairy and or are vegan that would warrant an egg bite without cheese. I demand. Hear my roar. Oh, wait. Haha, no, just kidding. The eggs are not. Well, okay, yes. No, okay, not the egg bites for vegan people. A breakfast option. Because, yes, eggs are not vegan. This I know. A breakfast, I was focused on the egg bites, but a breakfast option. Give me a gluten-free wrap. Give me a gluten-free wrap. Give me a sensible spinach wrap. Give me a sensible spinach wrap with no cheese. That's all I want. Hear my cries. Because my boyfriend loves Starbucks breakfast, and he always wants it. And I'm like, well, yeah, we can go, but I can't get anything there, you know? Yeah, or like a baked good, because they have one granola bar that I can have, but it's not that good. It's not that good. It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Give me something. Get a sensible gluten-free bagel, perhaps? We deserve it. I would like for Starbucks to bring back the strawberry latte. Wait, they did bring I don't know if it's strawberry latte, but I saw there's a strawberry shortcake frappuccino they just put out for Valentine's Day. I did see that. I can't have it, sadly, but it looks good. Maybe I'll ask. I don't know. It was confusing. I don't know if the concentrate is made with milk in it. Oh, shit. Shit. I don't know if the concentrate has milk in it or if the ingredients were just listing, like, if you have it with whole milk, it has milk in it. If you have it almond, maybe. Sometimes it's confusing. So maybe I'll go and ask, because then I can have it. If I can have almond milk. You've never had a good gluten-free bagel? Okay, I've had one good gluten-free bagel. Most of them suck. I miss the strawberries and cream cold brew from Pete's. I've never had Pete's, but I've heard their coffee's so good. I've heard it's so good. Is it jarring getting back into Field to Mistria when you used to Stardew Valley? Yeah, that's what today's stream is kind of. But honestly, I feel like you pick it up. And then I feel like it hurts me more when I go back to Stardew Valley, because then I start trying to jump and stuff. But there is this bakery, and they do have bagels now, but I haven't been back since they added the bagels. There's this bakery in by Bleecker Street called Bubs, and I saw it all over the TikTok girlies pages, and it is a full allergen-friendly. I think it's all allergens. The main allergens. So it's everything there is dairy, gluten, soy, nut-free, and something else. I don't remember what the other one is. Shit, what is the other one? One of the other big allergens that's escaping me currently. I don't remember. But everything that they make. And I went there, and I filmed it for my vlog that I never edited, that you never got to see. And I got one of everything that they had, and it was all so good. It was a lot of pastries, but they also had a breakfast sandwich that was a biscuit, and again, gluten-free, so not gluten-free, dairy-free, biscuit, and it was fake cheese? Was there eggs on it? I don't know if the place is vegan. I don't think it is. I think there were eggs. So not vegan, but eggs. Is it egg-free? Maybe it was fake eggs. It might have been egg-free and it might have been fake egg. I don't remember. Anyway, and it was so good. It was so good. And their cinnamon roll was so good. And since I was there, now they also have cupcakes and they have bagels. So I want to go. I should swing by there at some point. It was a little expensive, but kind of worth it. Worth it just to know like I could eat anything I wanted there, you know? Starbucks has a white chocolate strawberry cream cold brew right now too. Damn. And banana bread matcha. Shoot, that sounds good. That sounds real good. I saw they came out with a Dubai chocolate drink as well, and I think it's just mocha and pistachio, but that looks good too. Am I hungry? Yeah, I didn't eat before this. I usually don't eat before this stream because I'm not hungry at 8:30 in the morning. So sometimes I'll have a protein shake, but I ran out. I got to go to the grocery store. So yeah, I'll eat right after this. It's not too bad for me. Always. What, you don't like the food talk? Had to mod your stardew so you can walk faster? Yeah, it's so jarring going back to it. You know? I'm having my pre-lunch snack. Hell yeah. Which protein shakes you're having these days? I like the Owen ones, and I like the Koya ones. The Owen ones and the Koya ones are plant-based, so they're dairy-free, gluten-free, soy-free. And I don't think they taste like chalk. They don't taste like chalk, which I like. They taste good. Some flavors I like more than others. Any of the ones that are coffee flavored are my favorites. I also like the Koya one, the horchata. Is it horchata flavored? So good. It's Koya, so it's like, yes, like that. How Lavender Haze spelt it. Starbucks has Koya ones. They only have the vanilla and chocolate, which are okay, but they're not the best flavors. They also have some fun ones, like they have like cereal milk ones. The Owen ones are good. I have like the salted caramel ones, the cold brew ones. I like those. Cause I'm usually not hungry for a little bit, like for a full meal, but I'll get dizzy. I'll get dizzy sometimes if I don't eat like right in the morning. So those are usually good because it doesn't feel like too much. And also I think, I don't know, people say the protein is good for inflammation. I don't know. Is it? Who knows? Whatever. Every doctor ever is like, make sure you're eating a lot of protein. And I'm like, okay. And girl, unless I eat like a chicken breast, I don't know who these kooky people are that eat like over 100 grams of protein a day. What do you eat? A billion chicken breasts? I can't. My mom told me, she was like, yeah, I'm eating like 100 grams of protein a day. And I'm like, from what? Is it all chicken? I was like, what are you eating? And she was like, no, my yogurt. And I was like, oh, okay. They keep sausage links in their sleeves. And I saw this guy once that was like, I eat 400 grams of protein a day. And I was like, from what? Is it protein shakes? How do you do it? That's kooky. I struggle. I have to like think about it. Not very good at it. Maybe I'll prioritize that in the future. Right now, I'm like, nah, it's just, you do your little anti-inflammatory diet. Don't worry too much about you're okay. Protein is good, but too many people neglect fiber in their diet. I think I don't have enough fiber. That's something I should be better at too. Fiber, and what's the other one they always say? Protein, fiber. I don't have a lot of things with omega in it, which is good for endometriosis, so I take omega supplements. Because I don't, again, we talked about this earlier. It takes a lot to get me to eat a salmon, apparently. And that's like the main thing, or like the fishy things. I'll just take the omega supplement. I'm good. It's alright. But yeah, the Koya protein shakes and the Owen ones I like a lot. I haven't tried a lot of the brands though, so. The Bodega always has like fun new drinks that they carry. So whenever the Bodega gets like a new brand, I'm always like, ooh, what's that? But they don't always get different protein shakes that are dairy-free. Fiber supplements. Oh yeah, okay, I did just start taking a pre and probiotic because of this reason. I did just start taking that too. The dietitian in our children's hospital said 2 big spoonfuls of either chia seeds or flax seeds every day. I've heard that too. I gotta try making the chia pudding, because I know, like, if you literally, like, you know, I'm up on the Pinterest for the foods I should eat with endometriosis, and it's always 20 chia pudding recipes for endometriosis, and I don't know why the idea of it sounds nasty to me, but I've had chia seeds in smoothies, so I don't know why the pudding sounds gross to me. It will probably be fine. I thought that about overnight oats too. I was like, I'm not gonna like them. But then there's this brand called Brekkie that I really like. And I do really like their overnight oats. They're very good. Especially the chocolate one. Oof. Yeah, I gotta be in the mood for the texture. That's the thing. Chia jam. Oh, interesting. I've never had that. Never had that. I think the granola that I use has flax seeds in it though. So those maybe I have more? Maybe? I make these 90-second pancakes for my kid every morning that's almond flour, and I swap out 2 of the eggs for softened flax seeds. Oh, interesting. That sounds good. Yeah, I have to get back on my pancake mix. My mom made me like a shit ton of almond flour pancakes, and they're frozen in my freezer. Because I don't like syrup, so I won't eat the pancakes unless I have whipped cream, and I can only have the dairy-free whipped cream. And for some reason, they never... Ready Whip's dairy-free whipped cream, which is coconut milk, they have a new one that says improved packaging, but it still just doesn't like... I don't know why, it just gets stuck and like doesn't come out of the... You know? So I always struggle. So I try to get the dairy-free one that's like, it's like how Cool Whip is, but it's not the brand Cool Whip, but it's like coconut and it's like that. But they're always sold out of it. Probably because it's so good. So I only will eat the pancakes if I have like whipped cream to put on them. Because I don't want to eat them dry and I don't like syrup. A little weirdo. A little weirdo. You know? You know. What time is it? Oh, okay. Probably one day left. Cool Whip is a brand, yeah. Cool Whip is a brand that they make whipped cream that's in a tub rather than in an aerosol can. Do you call that an aerosol can, or is it only an aerosol can when it's this? When it has that nozzle, is it still an air? This is an aerosol setting spray. Do you still call it aerosol? The little whipped cream type thing? I don't know if that's the right word, but Cool Whip is a tub that you scoop. It's not aerosol because it's not... What do you call it? What do you call it? I wonder if you can whip a can of coconut milk at home. Maybe. I don't have a hand mixer. Well, I guess maybe you don't need one. Maybe you just need some arm strength. My kids will only eat pancake with whipped cream, never syrup. They have taste. They have taste. That's so funny. Aldi has a really great dairy whipped cream. My mom has gotten that one before. Oh, but the coconut one is not good. Ooh, what is it made out of? I think I've had it. I think my mom got it for me while I was there. Because I remember she went to Aldi and she was like, Aldi has everything you can eat, Payton. And I was like, oh, cool. Make Alex do it? Perfect. They call it like... something vague, like frozen dessert topping. That's so funny. Oh, I didn't put my stuff away. Hold on. Let me put my stuff away. I switch between syrup and peanut butter on pancakes. Ooh. I'd be down for the peanut butter. I like almond butter as well. Peanut butter, almond butter. I've had sunflower butter before too, which is good. But I frequent mostly the almond and peanut butter. Oh, have fun on your treasure islands. Smoothies are frozen strawberries and bananas, spinach, oat milk, chia seeds, pea and hemp protein powder, mushroom matcha powder. Ooh, I've never heard of mushroom matcha powder. That's interesting. Let's go. I used to be in my smoothie era. Well, when I used to make my own smoothies, there was an era I always bought a smoothie and I was always drinking a smoothie from around the corner on stream. But when I used to make smoothies, I made these vanilla what was it? It was like vanilla, cinnamon, and pineapple. And it was so good. Vanilla, cinnamon, pineapple, and then there was like a dash of turmeric. So I guess it was kind of like a golden latte. But mostly vanilla. I went heavy on the vanilla. I used to love that. But I'm a big acai smoothie kind of person. I love acai, so I'll have an acai smoothie. I haven't been frequenting making my own smoothies though, because I frankly don't want to clean the blender. But I need to get better about that. Put a little peanut butter in my pancakes. Let's go. We love some peanut butter. This stuff. Oh, these are lava chestnuts. Pancake Day is coming up soon. I didn't even know. I mean, that makes sense that pancakes would have their own day. I just didn't know they did. I just didn't know. Oh, wait, let me go to this one first. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, 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 ba-doop. Okay. Then the artifacts are here. Then potato. This. I miss my good pan. Many recipes I can't do without your pan. Oh no, what happened to it? Did it get all screwed up? Did it get screwed up? We had a pan that got all scratched at the bottom. And then like the little flakes were coming off. So we're like, oh, we can't use it anymore. And it was a bummer. Dwan, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing good today. What's up? Yeah, I like a little bit of vanilla extract in the pancakes as well. Sometimes my mom will do some cocoa powder in the pancakes too. Subtle chocolatey taste, which I like as well. Often though, I'm more of a waffle person than a pancake person, but I don't have the means. I used to have a mini waffle maker that was like super tiny and cute, but I got rid of it when I moved from my old apartment to here because I just didn't use it that much. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so much. Let's go. The artifact. What is this? Oh, it's something new. Good. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so much. Oh my god, your name is Scramble Eggs. That's so funny. I have one of those blenders where it's just a cup that you put the ingredients in. Oh, cool. And then you put the blades on. Okay, cool. That's good. We do have a NutriBullet, which is better than our old one. That was annoying to clean. Oh my god, Napoleon!
SCR Payton just redeemed Napoleon.
Here. Hold on. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Take a look at all of the glory that is Napoleon. Hold on, let me shut the light. Maybe it'll focus on him easier. The camera doesn't know that he's a person. So they're like, what? It's still, I turned the light all the way down and it's still. There he is. Wow. Your Napoleon lost his diaper? No. Not that. He needs his diaper. Some of them don't have diapers. Like some of the baby fugs, I feel like they should all have diapers. Wait. Now it's Come back. Baby, come back. Do. Okay, cool. There we go. Thank you for Napoleon. I appreciate that so much. I hope you liked seeing him. He's a good fella, that Napoleon. Oh my god, I have to be done in a few minutes. Isn't that a bummer? Where'd all the time go? But we were very productive. I mean, I was crawling through the mine the whole time. Well, no, how long did I yap? A long time. This was one of those streams where I got very, very off topic. We got like deep into Payton's playwriting, deep into Payton's makeup and Payton's playwriting today. Shoot, man. We got deep. That's how you know I eased back into Fields of Mistria when I blacked out while playing. But But I got a lot of resources from this mine, so hopefully we're in good shape for when the update drops. Hopefully we have whatever we need. We'll see. Oh, I love crepes. I have not found gluten-free crepes, but I guess I could make them. I doubt I would do a good job. Actually, there is a place I know that has gluten-free crepes. I should get them. I haven't had a crepe in like a hot second. Oh my goodness. You get lost. Oh, because it comes off easily? Yeah. No, the diaper does come off easy for the fugglers. It does. It's kind of like a low-rise diaper. It sits low. So I feel like it, you know what I mean? Like, it just slides off. Because you can't pull it up super far. But he's still a diva. You know what I mean? Like, it just naturally, I feel like it naturally sits so that you see the little button at the back. Like, I always try to pull it up to like, hide the button. But I think that's the design. They want you to see the little button. I don't know what the fuggler people are thinking, but he's a cutie still. This is a fun maze that we've got ourselves in here. The good thing about Fields of Mistria is I could save midday. They call that the buttonhole. Yep. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the gnomes stole his diaper. The gnome stole his diaper. I used to say there was something called the underwear fairy. Because one time as a kid, I took a bath and I was so tired after. So normally what would happen when I would take baths as a child, this is like when I was old enough to bathe myself. So I would take a little bath, but I was like a child, I was a baby. And I would go into my room, and I was just like a night bath person. I would go in my room, I like wore the towel as a dress for like too long. You know what I mean? Like too long. I always wore the towel as a little dress, but I always would like come out of the shower or come out of the bath as a little kid. I would put on my underwear, but I would keep the towel on as a little dress, and I would just like hang out in my room because I thought the towel dress made me look like the Little Mermaid, and I liked that. But one time after I took a bath, I was so tired I fell asleep, and I just had the towel when I woke up. And I said that the underwear fairy must have taken my underwear, but I just never put them on. And it became like a thing, which is like, this is the stupidest little story. But I just always used to say, oh, you gotta watch out for the underwear fairy. Which, like, looking back at it, it sounds really weird. But it was a thing that I always said. Like how there was a tooth fairy, I was like, oh, there's an underwear fairy. And I promise no one came and took my underwear. I just didn't put it on. I just never put it on. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, the underwear fairy strikes again. And then like if I ever lost a pair of my favorite underwear, like if it was like in the wash, I'd be like, the underwear fairy! She took it! She took the Hello Kitty underwear! That scoundrel! Give it back! And then it would like be in the the washing machine. Like the sock fairy that only steals one sock from the pair. Yup. The funny thing is like, because I don't have a washer dryer and the laundromat is far as hell away. I have my laundry, I pay someone to come pick up my laundry and wash and fold it. And when they fold it and they bring it back, they'll half of the socks will be like, you know, like folded like inside of each other, and then half the socks are just solo. And I'm like, did I just not give them the other sock, or like did the other sock not make it in the hamper, or did it lose its way into oblivion at the laundromat? We may never know. Who knows? Did they lose the sock, or was it never in there, you know? Sometimes only one sock makes it in the hamper, the other one is eaten by Dexter. That's how it goes here. And it's fine. Do that. Can I get on that little platform? There we go. Yeah. I'm so bad with getting all my socks in the wash because I kick them off my bed and they get tangled in the sheets. Alex does that too. He doesn't take his socks off like with his hands. He'll lay in the bed and he'll like use his other foot to take his socks off. And then he'll just kick them on the floor and then Dexter will take one of them. And then he's like, I don't have any socks. And I'm like, I wonder why. I wonder why. I have this weird habit of like, I will just take my socks off too. Like I'll be in the living room and I'll just decide no socks now. And then I'll just put them in a ball like on the couch. I don't know why. And I'm not even like conscious that I'm doing it. It's just like, oh, I guess I decided it was a no socks moment. I don't know why. And then I'm like, oh yeah, my socks are off. Maybe because of Dexter, because Dexter will like come over and he'll like try to lick my feet. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I feel bad. He came to lick the feet and they're lost. Who knows? I realize I do these things without thinking about it. Like, some of you may know I've been like complaining I have like really bad pain in my arm, like one of my arms for like a while. And I'm like, so what the hell is wrong with my arm? And we realized recently it's not my arm, it's my neck. And I think it's derived from my scoliosis. And when I got these like steroid injections over the summer that caused my body to like tense up because I was in like so much pain. I think I like hurt my neck a little bit. But I also realized, like a crazy person, I was at acupuncture and the acupuncturist was like, I was telling her about my arm and like my neck, and she was like, how do you sleep? Like, is your pillow like flat? And I realized that my pillow is like straight up and like not, I don't sleep on a pillow like this. My pillow is like this all the time. She was like, okay, well maybe don't do that. And then I was like, you know what else I do? And I realized I do it unconsciously. I have a teddy bear that I sleep with, and I wedge her beneath that side of my neck so that my neck is like this, just the side that hurts. And I realized I was doing it, and I said to her, I was like, I think I am making the problem happen. And I was like, I realize without thinking about it, I have been unconsciously wedging my stuffed animal on that side. And the acupuncturist was like, can you not do that? And I was like, yeah, let's see what happens if I just don't do that. And it's been getting a lot better. So I'm the issue here. Okay, we're gonna go to bed now. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna call the bingo events that I may have missed. And time has flown by today. So thank you guys for being here. I know, I'm like, oh, I'm making everything worse unintentionally. Yeah, same thing with like how I sit. When I found out I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, my PT was like, I want you to see another PT that's here who has like an orthopedic background because I have a problem with my hip. So she's like, so she could look at your hip. And I was like, okay, cool. So I go and I like sit on the chair, and she was like, and I was like sitting with like crisscross like on the chair weird, and she was like, yeah, so you can't sit like that. And I was like, why? She's like, Payton, you're making it so much worse. And I was like, but this is comfy. And she's like, Payton, yes, that's the problem. And I was like, oh, I was like, I shouldn't be like sitting like crisscross like all the time and like over, like always like having one leg like totally crossed over the other, really weird. She's like, no, actually, maybe don't sit like that. I'm like, oh, okay, my bad. I didn't know I was the problem in the equation, but I am. It's fine. Anywho, thank you guys for being here today. Let me go to the bingo events. Gosh, I am looking, well, actually, it's fine. I feel like I'm looking very shiny today. I feel like I needed some more powder, but that's fine. Let me call the bingo events. And then we will raid out, and I will see you guys tomorrow because we are doing a bonus stream this week. I think I'm like 89% sure. Let me do. I'm gonna give you guys the merch because people bought merch offline like right before this, and I'm gonna call it. Labubu happened. Someone gets 10 subs. There's 10 members. Is that a separate event or? I'm gonna call that. Someone gifted 10 members. Thank you. It was Lenny. So I'm gonna do that. Let's do. Dexter didn't make an appearance. We'll go technical problem for my camera not focusing. I think we did gain 5 followers actually. Payton. I did put on lip gloss. Payton mentioned Broadway. I asked if you had hot plans. Don't think we had over 100 viewers. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, let's go. Nice, guys. Don't be so hard on yourself. No, I know. Yeah, I think a lot of these weird things that I do is because my body is in pain and it like copes with it in weird ways. Payton underwear fairy was not something I expected to hear this morning. I did answer the question of the day, which was that I was not waiting to play Fields of Mistria for the 1.0 launch. I did. I remembered. But I was late today, so you guys did get that one. Cool. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow I will be doing a bonus stream. Oh, what about event 1? What was 1? Oh, of course, I just shut it. Wait, hold on. What? What's number 1? Oh. Well, yeah. Yeah, because we'll count it for members too, so someone to give to 10, so yes, 5 as well. In that logic. Of course. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so we're doing a bonus stream tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's going to be at 10. So I'll start 30 minutes prior at like 9:30. I'm just double checking. Okay, yes. Oh my God. Yes, for sure. 10 a.m. tomorrow, we're competing in Allie Miller's Villager Hunting Valentine's Day competition against High Jules. It's gonna be at 10, so I'm gonna start before that to like prep. So I'm probably gonna start at like 9:30 or maybe even a little bit earlier. So you'll see a thumbnail on the YouTube side later today. So that's gonna happen. And then otherwise we are back on our regular stream schedule that we've started recently, which is streaming on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Thank you guys so much. EST time zone, so 9:30 a.m. EST. Look at us, proud of me. Thanks. Let's raid somebody real quick. But then I gotta go because I'm late to work already. I'm late to work already. I'm late to work. Hold on. All right, let's. I promise I won't just raid Min all the time. I promise I will share the love more, but I am 4 minutes late to work, so I immediately have to run. So Min understands. She knows. So let's go say hi to Min, who is streaming right now just on YouTube and probably TikTok. I don't have the TikTok transfer capabilities, but I will redirect you to her YouTube stream. I'm gonna do a better job of starting a few minutes earlier so I can end a few minutes earlier. And I promise I'll share the love a little bit more. But you know, I want to go say hi to Min. You know. Twitch, I'm going to drop her link in the chat. Min usually streams on YouTube and TikTok at the same time, and then does a Twitch stream later in the day. So if you hang out long enough, you'll probably catch her on Twitch as well. I don't know if she's doing that today. I could be lying, but that's typically what she does. Yeah, we were just talking, you know. All right, the raid message, you could say Sloth strutting in, or you could say Payton'sCorner raid. Okay, I gotta go because I'm late to work, but I love you. Kisses. I'll see you in the next one. All the love. Bye!